heal. It was like, yeah.
Anna still
Anyway,
is hard to heal with because there's
well, yeah.
only
I mean,
one
when I
tank
played,
now, and there's like a lot of ganking happening. So
yeah,
poor
yeah.
poor Anna. Yeah, most people are playing Moira and Kariko mostly.
Don't even know what that means, but yep.
Kariko,
Whereas
she's a
a
support
crazy
character.
ball lady,
She's a new one, right?
I don't
Yeah.
know what she does. I haven't seen her.
She can kind of put herself in positions where she's away from her team, but she can still heal her team. And then if she gets like jumped, she can teleport to her team. So she can basically shadow step. To her allies only, though, but only
Okay.
within a certain range.
Yeah,
And then she has
seems a little
like
bit better than Anna, who has literally no mobility and one sleep dart.
yeah, and she has a
That's her
cleanse,
only
which
safety.
is kind of like a guardian or a prot spirit, I guess you could say. It's probably more like a prot spirit, but it also cleanses, so it's a cleanse prot spirit.
Nice.
Okay, well, now that we're actually started, let's go over
Yeah.
recap. So last time on the Crimson Throne, you guys had finished taking care of Gadrian Lamb and threw him into the water for the sharks and other things that might be down there. Ooh, there
I
could be
didn't condone this
piranha.
action.
Ooh.
Let the
Anywho,
record show.
you threw him into the water and you
Paladin, it's
left.
like, no, don't kill him. We're not killing him. It's like, oh, he's dead.
He's dead.
Okay.
He's dead. And then you guys exited the building to find that the city is in full turmoil because the king is dead. So they say. And so getting through the city streets has been a slight challenge for you as there are fires everywhere and crazy madmen running about.
And imps and dragons fighting in
Imps
the
and
sky.
dragons, yes, and it was all nighttime, so who knows what else you cannot see. But you guys did end up making it to the Church of Pharasma, which is the pink marker on the map. Also, you guys are the diamond, and you guys are resting there. And I think I already night's rested. You know,
Yes.
did I? You guys were pretty hurt then. Yeah, I guess so. Level 1s don't exactly heal much.
Don't
But
remember,
you should
but
be
I'm
level
pretty
2. Also, in case you guys didn't level yourselves up, go ahead and double check that.
I am level 2.
Boy. Pretty sure I did. I'll check
I need
in
a
a second
desk
when I'm back.
lamp, seriously. I really want to read from my book, but I look down and it's all like, I don't know, not bright. Not bright.
Yes, I appear to be level 2.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have gained some abilities. Like, yeah, lay on hands. Oh, I can heal with lay on hands. Wonderful. Looks like I have it set up.
Congrats.
Are we doing stuff? Can I lay on hands myself?
I mean, if you really feel like touching yourself,
I really do.
my paladin approves.
It'll make me feel a lot better. So I have 4 uses a day. Here is 1 use. Great, I feel better.
What was it that you had to give up? Oh, you don't have spell casting. That's right. But you
I don't
still
have
your
spell casting. I don't have mercies.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
can still lay on hands to heal. I just can't like cleansey things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized I got an extra cantrip. I'm just taking a quick look here.
To be fair, you wouldn't have mercies yet anyway.
Or spells.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't gain. Yeah, obviously I don't gain the cool swashbuckler things until I would have gained spells at 4th level.
Okay. So you guys take care of yourselves. And do you have any thoughts or plans on what's going on, what's happening around you, as well as things you may have in your possession.
Well, we have the did we get the Harrow deck in the treasure? Here?
Everything should be in the party sheet. I don't know if I tried to make things that are unidentified, like, still understand what they are, but if there's things that you have no idea what they are, tell me and I can rename them.
I can do an extract of identify caster level 3 to identify a lot of this stuff.
Wait, why are there
actually.
so many things in
Oh,
the
shit.
Because it's a
items?
divination spell.
Nobody
so
took it.
Well,
my
because you
extracts for
guys
it,
found Gadrian Lamb's
bonus
Yeah.
to their
Well,
caster
I
collect-
level.
wrote down I took some stuff, but I didn't actually move the item.
Weird.
So,
Yeah.
like this I took, and this I took.
Who has the Harrow deck?
You?
Let me check my inventory.
No, let's
I
see.
do not have it.
I don't.
Because I did
I-
intend
I-
to take it.
I thought
But-
that item was missing, if I recalled. Like, it wasn't in the party sheet.
No, it exists. Let me see.
Oh, we found the brooch, the broken brooch that belonged to somebody in the Queen's court.
Yeah, though there are two, and those are in the party sheet. I don't know, what are we supposed to do with those?
We were going to return them. But I guess the first thing to do is find out if the city has simmered down overnight and what the situation is.
So wait, we have an unidentified magic wand and magic dagger.
Oh, I guess that's not in there. Let me go look for.
Someone should take that stuff. And magical padded, I assume that's magical padded armor, which I don't know if I can wear that.
Everybody can wear padded armor.
Well, I don't know if it's too heavy for me to wear that.
I guess technically druids can too, yeah.
I have this problem where I'm dex based, not strength based.
What is your strength? Is it 8?
It's 10,
Oh, okay, 10's fine.
but my total encumbrance for a light load is 33. But the padded armor doesn't give that much AC.
Well, the item's right here. I don't see why you guys don't have it, but I'll throw it in there again.
Did we want to just dump the shiver? Didn't we dump the shiver into the ocean or the water?
There, the deck is in there.
Thank you.
Also, I didn't distribute the money.
Oh, cool. If we find out what the magical padded armor is, I could maybe use it, but I think I'd lose 1 AC, but I'd gain 1 max dex, or I'd gain like a bunch of max dex. I just don't have that much dex yet.
I was going to say,
Oh, yeah. No, you're right.
Are you maxing out your decks right now? That's would be impressive.
Well, yeah. Well,
Sounds like a Zurdurium thing to do.
I'm wearing
did play
a
Wiz
hide
Pops
shirt,
after all.
which has max dex 4, and my dex 4. So if I got any more dex, like from a belt or whatever, then it would be maxed, like beyond max.
Can anybody use this?
Wait, are
Masterwork
you
hand
dex
crossbow?
based for your attacks?
I am dex based for attack
Okay.
and damage.
Are you going like with a weird dervish build for a paladin or something?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
All right. Because that's the vibes I'm getting here.
Yeah, I dex to attack, dex to damage with the spike chain, so I can't really use any other weapons. Like, besides like a bow or something I could use.
Yeah.
Was that crystalline vial valuable, or does it actually have like a potion in it?
If it says it's not identified.
How do you
Should
know
I
if it's
Oh,
take
the
this
vial. Oh, the vial
crossbow?
has a potion in it.
Oh, silver sheet. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Does someone want the crossbow? Hand crossbow? Masterwork?
If you can use it.
I assume I can.
You
It's
said
an
you can't
exotic
use other
weapon, so I don't
weapons.
think anybody can
Wait,
use
Or
it.
you
it's
just
an
can't use the
exotic weapon?
Dextorum.
Yeah, hand crossbow's exotic.
What?
Oh, because
That's
yeah,
silly.
they're small and they're quick reload.
If I had
Yeah, I
played
see.
the Bolt Ace, I would have had a proficiency in it because you get proficiency in all crossbows.
And using a weapon without
Oh,
proficiency
well,
is
here's
what,
a free one you could have
-4?
had.
I believe that's
Could've,
correct.
yeah.
So like, I don't
That
know.
was
I'm not.
that was one of the options I was very strongly considering. So
I think a bolt ace would work fine in this campaign.
yeah, I think so.
It's not worth that much to sell it, right?
Its masterwork crossbow is like would be like 200 or
300.
300. Yeah.
So I
So
guess I don't
nobody can
care.
use it.
I don't have a ranged weapon,
Can the
but this
shaman use?
probably isn't the greatest option, anyways.
I can't think of why the shaman would have. I mean, he might, but I don't think so.
I never looked at his character sheet. I don't know what he's got. He's got
Okay.
daggers, a flaming torch, and a mace.
I'll take the bolts. We can sell the crossbow, and I'll find. Isn't there another kind of crossbow I could use?
Well, there's
Yeah.
repeating crossbow too, which
A
is
light
Like
also
just
exotic.
like a light crossbow, yeah.
Or
Or
a heavy crossbow, although
He didn't fill out his proficiencies, so
Meh.
I'm not really sure, but probably not.
Okay, I'll take the hand crossbow because it sounds like we're just going to sell it. Everybody
Yeah,
should take a vermin repellent just so we all have one in the
I
off
do
chance
have one
we can use it.
already, but we have so many. I guess I'll grab a second.
No! Now I just have to send more swarms at you.
Okay, I'll pick up a crossbow
Excellent.
if the town's not crazy in
Now
a
I
little
have an
bit.
excuse. What about your vermin repellent? Why didn't you put it on?
Was Clip going to try and identify those two items again? You were talking about an
He
extract?
did mention.
I
and
could,
identify.
yeah. I can prepare identify.
Was there only
extract.
2? Was there a
Sure.
third item that somebody has?
If there's unidentified, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm
Not
gonna
that
go
I
look
know
through
of.
you guys'
There was a magic
sheets.
wand. There it is, right there.
Wand, armor, and what?
There was a dagger.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
I took the dagger. I didn't realize
Was the
it
dagger identified?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Okay, let me put
I
it
mean-
back.
Not technically, but we know it's a +1 dagger.
How dare you?
And the padded armor is probably a +1
I was gonna
padded
say,
armor.
like, the
How
odds of it not
dare
being
you?
a +1 dagger and +1 padded armor is pretty low.
Actually,
so
we
what's
might
the
even.
wand then, huh? You guys didn't get to see.
I
you
That
don't
killed
could
think
him.
be a
we
lot
actually
more
saw
things.
it. Yeah, I don't think we actually saw him use it. I think he pulled it out and was going to use it, but we beat him up before he got a chance.
Yeah.
So my
It's an
prediction
obsidian
for the wand
It's really
is a wand of vanish.
nice.
I
Okay.
hope not. All right, I'll use.
A level
don't
1
think it-
wand of vanish.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it would be very nice if it were cure light wounds, but I'm not expecting that.
You think he was gonna cure himself?
Okay.
All right.
So
let's
do
go,
them. Let's go down the line. Wand, dagger, and then padded. Wait, I think, and I get to add. Oh, that's weird. The effect did not match what was on the thing. Okay, so I get to add a d6 to all these rolls for free. So that's a 35. First one. I think that's for free. Let me just double check that. Read inspiration. I believe inspiration applies to spellcraft as long as I have a rank in it, which I do. Yeah, any knowledge, linguistics, or spellcraft checks without using a point. Okay. So I probably got the wand.
That rolls for the wand? Okay.
Yeah, 35. For the dagger, I get a 29. And for the armor, I get a much lower roll. Still a 25, though.
You needed that, though. You wouldn't have gotten the armor. All right. The armor is indeed a +1. The dagger is indeed a +1. And the wand is quite lovely. It's an obsidian wand. 23 charges of first level. Vanish. No, it's magic missile.
Magic missile. Okay.
That's actually my second guess was magic missile. I wish I said something.
Can anybody use that?
Not here. No, I don't even have UMD, so I cannot use that.
I also cannot use it.
Oh, we don't have an arcane caster on our team, do we?
Yeah, I
Interesting.
mean, I'll probably put some points in UMD eventually.
I'd say it sounds like maybe I should put a point or two. 'cause,
But
charisma,
yeah, at this point, I don't.
Yeah.
Anybody with an intelligence score? Wait, is UMD intelligence?
No, it's charisma.
Although you can get a trait that lets you do it with
Yeah.
intelligence.
You have to charm the magic out of it.
Apparently.
Sweet talk your weapons
I
and
think it's
wands.
It doesn't take
pragmatic
brains
activator
to
is the name
use.
of the trait.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I've definitely taken it before, I think. I do have the one that lets me use intelligence on diplomacy. Clever wordplay.
I just love it. I have a sorcerer who has high charisma, use magic device, no intelligence. I don't know what this is, but I can make it work sometimes. It'll do something.
Just point it towards the enemy and maybe you accidentally heal the enemy.
I mean,
luckily heals require touch, but
the padded armor is
as good as leather.
It's just as good as my leather. It's technically an upgrade because it's lighter.
Take it.
The only question is, did you see the picture of Lamb in this armor? It's pretty nasty looking armor.
Well, that's not Lamb. Wait, was it Lamb's armor? I'm not entirely sure where that armor came from. Who did that?
I thought. Okay.
Was it Lamb's? I don't know. I couldn't go look.
I assumed it was, but it's an assumption, so.
I forgot. That was 2 weeks ago.
It's significantly lighter than my leather armor. That's really the only advantage. I think it has no other advantage.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but I don't think it's right. Okay. It wasn't.
Alright, well I'll wear it for now.
Okay,
I might just sell it
Prestidigitate, clean it, maybe?
Yeah.
Is that something you can do?
I don't think we have that spell, but...
Oh, shoot.
That's an arcane spell again.
Oh, no! Wait, no, oh! Whoa. I don't think clerics have a version of that, do they?
No, we have to clean our stuff by hand. The old-fashioned way.
So wizards can poop their pants and clerics can't? Oh.
Well, we can.
Gross.
It's just messier.
To wear diapers.
Isn't that like what J.K. Rowling said that wizards did before plumbing was invented?
Prestidigitate.
Basically.
What?
There was a thing on Twitter where she said they just soiled their pants and then apparated it away. Everyone was like, that is ridiculously stupid. We're gonna choose to ignore you this time.
Okay, I'll take the rest of the repellent. I will hand it over
as needed
when Matt comes back. I'm also going to see if I can do this here.
I guess that was his armor and dagger. Gross. And his hand crossbow.
Oh, wait, is this the weird dagger that has the inscription on it that says the key master or something?
Nope.
No.
Oh, okay.
I have the dagger with the inscription on it that says for an inspiration of a father. Whatever that is.
And it's from like a serial murderer or something, right?
You can certainly do more research on it, but I think that's the basics that you recalled.
Found, yeah.
Without books in front of you, that's what you know. Cool.
I'll take the magic dagger. We'll do some prayers to cleanse it of any lingering evil taint. And I'll rededicate it to Pharasma during my morning prayers.
Okay.
Oh, I have a base attack bonus. I can draw something while moving, even. Wow.
You're on top of the world.
That's right.
It's more
It's
commoners
remarkable.
can do. All
I can
right.
walk while drawing a weapon. Can you do that?
Yes, actually.
It seems like a relatively easy task to do within 6 seconds, but I could be wrong.
Wow. A
Well,
lot of
technically you're
people can't
doing
do
it
it.
less than 6 seconds, right? Because like part of that is you still have a standard, right? Within that 6 seconds. So you need to be able to draw that
Yes.
weapon quicker than at least 3 seconds, if not ideally faster.
But until you have a +1 base attack, you can't do both at the same time.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense, you know.
Until you have a +1 attack bonus, you cannot walk and chew gum at the same time.
That's right.
Interesting. All right, what do you guys do? What
Okay.
lead smells good? Where do you want to go? What's your first plan of action? Or your second, because you identified items. Congrats.
I guess again, checking to see that the city, see if the city's like, is it safe to wander the streets even?
Yep, I asked somebody within the Grand Cathedral of Pharasma, like, what's going on out there? What have you
Okay.
heard?
Do you guys want to gather information from within the cathedral?
Sure.
Yeah.
I will try.
I gather so much information.
I am
I
doing the
mean,
most gathering of all the information.
these are my people after all. Xale sitting there just trying to, you're worshiping the wrong god. Let me tell you about Abadar.
No, he doesn't worship Abadar. He worships
Oh.
some Vudrani god that
Oh,
I've
okay,
heard
so
of.
I thought it was Abadar, but it's even more obscure.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Huh. Cliff, so you talked to somebody, and you had a specific question though. You were asking what's going on outside, or
Yeah, what's going on in the city? Is it
okay.
like, is it safe to go out there? What's happening?
What's the word on the street?
He says it's so crazy out there that even the academia's closed its doors until says the doors will and says that the doors will stay closed until the troubles in Korvosa die down. Can't say I blame them though. And if you know anything about the
I
academia, you
suspect
know
that they
that.
caused the troubles.
Oh, what? Okay.
The academy, yeah. They got all those devil conjurers there.
Maybe. Who knows? You can. I don't know if I believe that though. That would be horrible.
It's a rough world we live in.
I don't know. I think people are just rebelling that the king is dead, and that I don't know. They don't seem too fond of the queen. She's not fit to be a leader. But you can speculate. That's fine. I'm gonna go help some people. And he trots off. Kaeso.
He does that thing where he starts jogging in the middle of the. And we're like, is this guy like a video game protagonist?
Yeah.
he just jogs everywhere he goes.
What are you doing, Kaeso? Did you have a specific question, or you're just gathering information?
Well, actually, here's a quick question. Was the king sick? Like, is this sudden? Like, he was fine yesterday and he just fell over today? Or has he been ill for a period of time and this is just expected? Like, he wasn't assassinated, was he?
How long have you been in Korvosa?
All my life.
Alright. You know that the king is not old enough to be on his deathbed. You do know
Fair.
that he has been getting gradually sick over the course of several months, maybe even longer. He just the when you do see him, which is very less than you used to, he looks older and ill and whatnot. And news and word on the street before this point in time had informed you that many clerics from all around the world have come to try to heal him, and none of them can figure out what's going on. And none of them were able to cure him with any of their cure spells. And apparently nobody with a miracle showed up. So, I guess, yeah, no, I guess a miracle would solve anything, but perhaps nobody of that strength had come to do so. Of course,
So
not very many people have that ability to cast such high-level spells.
Last time we were told that the queen was from Cheliax.
Mm-hmm. She's just an aristocrat chasing money. A lot of people.
Yeah, she specifically did a whole bunch of research to find out what the king liked, so she could basically seduce him, and then he married her.
Mhm.
And now she is the queen. The king has passed on. So, and the people don't like her.
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, some people do. I don't know. She has done some good things for the city and turned it around, but that's only because of the absence of the king. So some people have mixed feelings about her. A lot of people don't like her because they don't see her fit to be a queen. They just see her as an aristocrat, you know.
Okay.
Which may or may not be true. So she hasn't really done anything directly to like harm or, you know, whatnot. So they know they don't. I don't know. It's really just opinion-driven hatred, I suppose.
Speculation. Okay. I think she killed the king.
Oh, do you know?
I don't know.
That's a wild accusation.
Out of character, I do.
Is that what Xale says in the
No,
Church of
no.
Rosa?
Out of character.
With that terrible roll.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, well.
Probably, yes. Probably. I'm like, guys, I bet it was the queen that killed the king. She's after all the money and power. I have no evidence, but it must be the case.
How much money are you going to put on that bet?
I don't have very much money.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he did it, or she did it.
All right. Well, Kaeso, you start asking around, and somebody starts speculating with you and says, no Korvosan monarch has ever died of old age, no Korvosan monarch has ever produced an heir after being crowned. They call it the curse of the Crimson Throne. No way in hell would I ever sit in that chair if I got crowned.
All right, roll the credits.
That's the name of the mod.
Wow.
That's the name of the adventure path. Roll the credits.
So that is why
Thanks for
it's
running
called the Curse of the Crimson Throne.
Wow.
It's because
so the fact that the king like withered and died is just normal. Like it's just a thing that happens.
It's a curse.
I mean, it doesn't seem like people are acting like it's normal though.
Fair enough.
But they should maybe. Like, what's the big deal, guys? King was bound to die.
Yeah,
with the Crimson Throne.
Apparently, okay. So all the royalty, all the kings and queens have died under not natural circumstances, and none of them have produced an heir, which means
serious causes.
Every time they die, there's a struggle for the throne because there is no lineage. Like, how's the new king or queen chosen? Does everybody just fight?
Huh? Well, they're usually like in a relationship with somebody.
Yeah, or be like their
Okay.
nephew or whatever.
Yeah, it's a monarch, so it's still gonna be family, but
Sure.
it's not their own heirs. 'Cause
Interesting.
they don't make none, apparently.
So now we have a mission. Out of character. We must kill the queen. That's what the game's about.
Okay, good luck with that.
In character, my paladin would not do that or say that.
Your mysterious causes.
Okay, so
Died of suddenly.
I guess what other leads do we have? Like we went back to see the lady's house and she was like a haunt or whatever, right?
Yeah, she's right here in the deck, I believe.
Well, no. What you guys saw was a haunt. She's the deck of cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
She possessed the deck of cards.
okay. So what are we supposed to do?
Throw the deck of cards in the river. Be rid of this haunting.
I'll have to change my game master image on Twitch then.
And then no, you just have the deck of cards like always show up in someone's bag. Like we just can't throw it away.
Dun dun dun.
So I guess I didn't get to find out too much from Gadrin about why he murdered my lover.
That's true.
The deck of cards can cast Identify up to 3 times per day.
What?
Oh yeah, I gave
So
you
we
the
didn't-
item so you can see what it does. Yeah.
We didn't need to use the.
I didn't need to use an
one of your
extract
extracts. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
good to know. Future
Use
reference.
and abuse that thing.
I think
It's yours.
I need to make money so I can afford the ring from the shop. But wait, the city's in chaos. Maybe no, I can't steal. I'm a good guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what were you? Where are you going with that?
Wait. I have such a problem playing good characters. Okay, so I need to think of an honest way to make some gold, maybe selling some of our loot. And perhaps I'll try and talk the party into, hey, we should sell this dagger or this armor. We could get enough money for me to buy the ring back.
Well, we also have, like I say, the brooch. There was a story behind it. It sounded like something that could be returned for a reward or something like that.
I, the player, does not remember.
Somebody knew something about it, or maybe was it the ring? Maybe I'm mixing it up with the
No,
ring
you
because we have a
guys-
ring
you
with
guys-
inscription.
Learned that the brooch does indeed belong to the queen.
Oh, it's the queen's brooch,
Oh.
even. Okay, I thought it was like one of her handmaidens or something.
I have a feeling it's going to be hard for us to give this back to her.
No reason not to try. She is, after all, the new regent, so, getting in her good books might not be such a bad thing.
Yeah, maybe we should wait a day or two,
Okay.
Her
But
husband
I'm-
just died. I think she has maybe more important things than worrying about a broken brooch
Yeah,
she
okay,
lost.
fair enough. I'll accept that. As for
We don't
today,
know why it was there though, right?
Yeah, I don't remember.
You know what else we need to do? I don't remember if we did it yet. We got the ledger from Gadrin Lamb, and we're going to give that to the guards
You're
to
right.
claim a reward.
Let's go do that too.
Which I
Yes.
thought Secret maybe gave us the gold for that already,
Yeah, I already gave you the rewards for that, but
and the XP.
Oh.
But we need to do it in character.
at some point, yes.
So let's do that.
Let's go talk to the guards then. Let's do it. I agree. It's a good place to start.
All right.
Off we
so
go.
you guys
Okay,
are
but we gotta
gonna-
stick together because streets might still be dangerous.
Yes. Our Shoanti friend here seems to be a little bit dazed, but
Yeah, he's
I'm sure he'll be
mourning.
fine. Yes.
Are you guys gonna go to the city hall? Or
Where do I mean, I assume that when there was a check I made earlier and we determined that we could turn this in, that I'd assume I would have known somewhere I could take this to, right?
yeah, let's see here.
Who would I normally go to when I find shady dealings doing in an investigation? Granted, most of my investigations are more civil.
Maybe. I'm not sure yet, but I'll get to you on that one. But you guys step outside and start heading in that direction, in that general direction. And you do see that the city is still in kind of riots. There are fires everywhere. Now that the sun is up, it looks like more damage has been done from overnight, so it does not seem like it's stopped. And in fact, it might have gotten worse because now people are trying to flee out of their buildings or protect their shops.
Yep, I hope my office didn't get burned down. Although, if it does burn down, I won't have to pay rent, I'm pretty sure. So there is that.
I believe it was on the way. Oh, actually, we don't know where we're going. I can't say it's on the way. Okay. As I say, we
Most
can swing
likely
by
it
just to take
is.
a look.
Unless it's like on the west side of town or something.
Okay, so if you wouldn't go to the city hall for this to go directly to the guards, you would know that they're at Citadel Volshianek.
Is that M3?
I'm gonna try to figure that one out here. That one is.
Because there's something called Guard Street right here.
This is G10.
And I remember
G10's
I
actually
remember
really
you.
close to where I almost called you Frand, where Cliff lives.
Yeah,
Whose arrow is that? Is that where you're pointing at?
that was no.
No.
I think the arrow might have just been pointing to which neighborhood I live in.
Oh. It's
If
in
that
my
was my
way.
arrow. I'm not actually sure if that's even my arrow or not. Looks like it is. Maybe not.
I think if you hold both mouse buttons.
Oh yeah, there we go. It is my arrow because I can move it.
Alright. That's where the guard is that blue marker.
Okay, I mean, that's
Okay, cool.
reasonably close.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Let's do that.
Okay, you make your way through the guard, and you can see that some of the shops that you guys are passing by are trying to board up their windows and doors from any rioters and looters. But you do see some shops are still open.
I should probably board my office up, actually, huh?
If you want to take the time to do that, you can do that now or on your way back.
Sure.
Or
It won't take too long. It's a pretty small office.
do you have boards?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Maybe. If not, you'll take apart a bench.
Yeah. I'll go. There's a guy selling boards at exorbitant prices, taking advantage of the crisis.
Alright. Cliff says he wants to go to his office. You guys are cool with
Yeah.
following?
I'll go with him and help.
Okay. And you do so. And you board up your office.
What's her name? Hold up. I never named my secretary. When I was writing my backstory. But is she there, or did she actually do what I told her to do when I left a note on the door or whatever in the office saying, "Hey, don't just go back home."
Yeah, she's not there.
Okay, good. Hopefully that's good at least. So yeah, I'll spend some time boarding the place up.
I guess I will lend a hand while we're here, if that is the plan, just to expedite it.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long. I got like one window and one door.
Yep, I'll help.
It's just like a studio,
And
office.
I get very bored with my high charisma check. I was rolling for boredom.
What?
Something. There's a pun in there, don't worry about it.
He's trying to be funny.
Okay.
It's not funny. It's not funny. All right. Okay. So you do that. And when you guys finish up, you hear a lot of commotion happening. It sounds like a gathering of rioting people. What do you
Like
do?
out on the street?
Oh, well, I don't know. Do you go and look and find out, or do you stay away?
I'll go have a look.
All right, you see bands of rioting laborers running in mobs, battering anything dressed in fine clothing, such as an individual you guys see. You do see all of these people chasing after. Does anybody have knowledge? Local or. Yeah, knowledge local.
Or nobility? I have
Yeah,
local anyway.
like
I do not.
you can try nobility, but
I have local as well, so 28.
yeah. Okay. You recognize this as an aristocrat. His name is Ammon Gelento. And you see like a bunch of mob people like chasing after him, looking to beat him up.
What do I know about this guy? Like, is he actually like scum, or like maybe he deserves to be beat up? Do I know?
You don't think he deserves it. He was born into wealth, but he's not known to be snobby or anything like that, but he's also not known to be charitable.
Okay, well, I'll try to help him out. I'll try to get everyone's attention. I'll yell out in my most loud voice, like, "Citizens of Korvosa, we should be better than this. Yes, there's things wrong in Korvosa, but is this man truly to blame for them? I don't think so."
Okay. Does anybody want to assist Cliff here?
I will assist by looking menacing.
Are you not gonna say anything? What about Kaeso?
I'm not very
Yes.
menacing.
Are you gonna say something?
Yeah, pursuing this man is not going to improve any of your situations. He has done nothing wrong to
I'll
you,
use some
so
inspiration to try to boost that. 22.
Okay. Go ahead and roll diplomacies to assist. Alright.
surely if there are any around here that deserve your ire, it is not this man.
Okay. You guys get the mob's attention for long enough for Ammon to escape safely. And the mob's looking at you going... I guess it's just kind of a mob-like mentality where they kind of just look at you, shrug, and then go about mobbing. They notice that Ammon's gone, so they're looking for their next victim. Luckily, there's no aristocrats nearby, but they go marching on. Unfortunately, there's too many of them that they're not gonna, like, bother with you guys.
Are they a troop? That could be trouble for us.
Technically, no, but you don't want to fight them.
No. Well, yes, I don't want to fight them.
No.
Well, maybe we'll run into Amen or whatever his name was. Was it a Mon? Like it wasn't a Mon, right? Okay.
It was like when you're
Amen.
done praying, amen.
Maybe not even quite. I don't know.
Amen.
Amen, yeah. Okay, well maybe we'll run into him later and I'll be like, yo, I helped you out that one time.
Maybe.
Okay. We'll continue on towards the unless I gotta go do some more boarding up, but I think we've basically finished that, right? So
I think this is after we were
Okay.
done boarding up and we had headed out.
Alright. Continue on to turn in the ledger to the guards.
Okay. As you guys like start making your way, you hear a psst, psst.
Do I hear that?
Yeah. You hear it around the corner of a building in an alleyway.
Okay.
I turn to see who's speaking or
It's
trying to get our
Amen.
attention.
And he's waving you guys over.
Sense motive.
Make sure the mob isn't around.
Alright, I trust him.
Okay.
About as low as I can get on a sense motive.
Oh,
He says, thank you for
Yeah, he's
saving.
trustworthy.
Wait, who left? Oh, Zurdurium left.
Oh no. That's horrible.
Weird.
But yeah, he says, thank you for saving me. I want to repay.
It was the least we could do. You presumably did nothing to offend those individuals.
hello.
They're just looking to vent their anger against whoever is nearby.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. I just stepped outside to see what was going on and whether or not the king's death is true.
I think it might be true.
I think so too. Here, he takes off a gold ring and hands it to you guys.
I'll take the gold ring, I guess.
That is very generous of you. Thank you.
Yeah, you could probably pawn that for 250 gold. It's the only way I can
Wow.
repay you.
Yeah, maybe, or trade it for another ring, maybe.
It has no value for me. Just another ring Mother bought me.
Well, you're...
Stay safe out there.
Thank you, you too. Where are you guys heading?
We're heading into the guards' office, outpost, whatever it's called.
So every time I launch Fantasy Grounds, it crashes Discord and Fantasy Grounds.
Reboot your computer.
Weird.
I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back.
It's the answer to everything. Just reboot your computer, and if it doesn't work, then we'll talk. He says, well, thank the heavens. I would like to accompany you. I feel like that might be a safer place for me to be right now.
Sure. You're free to join us.
Okay. He joins you guys to the Citadel. And the
Alright.
guards at the gate, they stop you, and they say, "What business do you have here?"
Okay, I know that this might be the least of your concerns at the moment, but once things calm down a bit, it'll probably be pretty valuable. We have this ledger detailing some uh, devious work of one Gadrum Lamb and several of his associates,
Hmm.
implicating them in many crimes.
Let me see that.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a diplomacy.
All right. Oof, it's a pretty low roll.
I was assisting you.
Kaeso's assisting you. He's looking very charming behind you.
I just used another.
He looks at the list, and his eyes kind of get big because he realizes that this is like
As you can
valuable
see,
info.
his enterprise was very extensive.
All right, you can pass the gates. Go on in.
Who should we present this to?
Also, this is my friend Amin Jalento. I think he just wants somewhere safe. He almost got accosted by a mob of angry laborers.
The guard says, "Whatever. Just go."
Okay.
All right.
Dad, I got you in, Amin.
Yay! All right, you guys go in, and there's a reception.
Okay. I'll go to. I have this book of evidence that I want to turn in to the whoever is in charge of investigating the crime network that Gadrum Lamb was running with.
Okay.
It's very valuable evidence for that.
All right, they look it over. They summon the proper people to check it out, and once everybody's confirmed that it is legit data, they pay you for the data. And I had already given you guys the money for that.
Yeah.
And so you're good.
Oh, also, my friend Jalento is looking for somewhere to lay low, I guess, while people are rioting. He almost was accosted in the street.
Huh. Well, we're really not a site for refugees, but we'll let you stay here for a little bit until you figure out how to get back home. And he's like, "That's fair. That's."
I think things are fixed now. That was so weird.
All right, mission accomplished. Time to
Yay.
retire.
Yeah, you did it. You did everything you came here to do. You boarded up your office. That's nice and safe. You got some money. You can pay rent
Yep.
now.
I'm gonna
You
play a new
found
character now.
Kevin.
This character has achieved everything that he wanted to achieve.
You don't care that much about the brooch and how much money you can make for that.
Oh wait, we could make. Oh, we should do
Maybe
that.
you can go
Returning
to a
a broken-
jeweler and
I could
find
buy
out.
the ring.
We might be able to turn this gold ring in exchange for that other ring.
Gold ring or the silver ring?
Oh, we got a gold
he
ring
has-
The one I
from
just
the guy
got.
we just rescued.
Oh, okay.
Is that in the party sheet? Yeah, it is. Grab that.
Is it magical or just normal?
It's just a gold ring.
I don't actually know.
One of many his mother gave him, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, well.
Spoiled kid.
Yeah, I mean,
And
I
then
guess
bling bling.
maybe we should find out how much it's worth.
I mean,
He told
supposedly
you.
it's worth 250 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I wasn't here, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that might have been your DC. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. I can't really
Okay.
argue with that. I
So
mean, I can, but it'd be silly.
that's with that, along with the gold I have, maybe I could afford it if you let me just trade it. But it wouldn't really be
mean-
fair to Dohan because I know he was also looking coincidentally to buy back a ring from a pawn shop.
I don't know if he wants
Also,
to
I gotta
buy
pay
it
my
back,
rent.
but yeah, you guys gotta share that money. Sharing is caring, or the game
That's
master gets
my
angry.
in character reason is, yeah, I'm not the only one who needs gold around here. But yeah, we should sell it. It'll go a long way to help, and we can turn in these brooches, and then I can retire out of this crazy city.
Is there a rule to know about cities?
Local,
Knowledge
usually.
local, I assume.
But depends what we want to know, because sometimes it could be history, it could be
That's true too.
geography.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And this just might be like a intelligence thing, but you know that in the current state of the city, it's likely that shops are gonna try to abuse you, and
Rude.
yeah, they might not
They might
offer things
charge-
at the correct prices
Yeah, they
or charge more.
charge more and buy for less. 'Cause they're
Yeah.
it's like the panic level rules in Mummy's Mask, probably, maybe.
Yeah, it's Anarchy stat block for the city, so it's gonna be hard to make accurate money. But yeah, you know the shops are gonna probably try to abuse you, or at least the unintelligent or desperate, and reject those who don't want to pay their price. Because you guys, as you're going through the city, you notice like a lot of shops are closed, but some shops are open. But yeah, you're now leaving the guard, the citadel, unless you don't want to. That's entirely up to you.
I live here now.
Yeah, I mean, there's Almond does.
Till they kick him out.
Well, they said
No,
for a
we'll
little
leave.
while. I mean, he needs to
Yeah.
figure out arrangements. He's gonna pull out his cell phone and make a few calls.
We already set up arrangements at the Temple for Asthma, apparently.
Is there
Well,
anything
just for
that
last night, but okay. You want to make permanent residence in the temple now?
Nah, I can crash in my studio. It's like I normally do. Just be a little bit of work to get back in because it's boarded up now.
Oh, okay. What's up, Star?
Well, I was just, is there anything we can do to assist the guard? They must have their hands full at this point in time.
The guards say that no, they don't have time for folks like you, unfortunately.
Okay.
Sorry. We're busy. Just don't cause any troubles and stay out of trouble. And in fact, maybe just bunker up is probably the best thing you should do. Is what the guard's telling. Get some preserves. No, don't do that. Just go. Be safe. If you like observe, like go ahead and roll a perception. You're gonna observe what you can while you're in the citadel.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow.
I'm very observant.
Yeah, Xale's not even like noticing anything, but it
Ignore
doesn't take too much of paying attention. Cliff and Kaeso, you notice that like the citadel's kind of empty. There's like nobody here.
All the guards would be out and about.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing their jobs. That's a good sign, actually.
See, I'm just wondering, even if we just decide to bring this brooch in, would now be the good time when the city is in, like chaos?
Maybe not.
Probably not, especially if we get some
Dohan
kind of
says
reward.
sure.
It's just gonna get taken.
Look at that brooch. That's worth a lot of money, right?
You could just sell it at the pawn
We could
shop.
sell it.
Yeah, but we won't get a good price right now. I think we should return it to the queen. She's the rightful owner. Plus, maybe we can find out more about what's going on.
Do you guys want to appraise it today? You failed yesterday, but you could try again.
I'm not assisting.
You don't give it. You're like, this thing's valuable. It's priceless. It's the queen.
It's a piece of junk.
Cliff.
I put 1 rank into appraise last level.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Didn't you
Amazing.
wonder? Who has the item? That's my question.
I grabbed a bunch of
Not
stuff.
it.
There's actually 2 copies of it too. I don't know if that was supposed to happen.
Is it? No, it wasn't. Because I was like, no, there shouldn't be 2. How are there 2? Where is it? You said you have a copy of it. Where is it?
There were 2.
Bejeweled brooch with broken clasp. On my sheet, it's 3rd from the top.
It shows a number 2
Not
next to
for
it.
me.
I can't say why that would be then. Just a sec. I'll put them back into the party sheet.
Okay. That works. That's weird.
Huh.
Because the item's not identified technically. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Yeah. It would have been way down at the bottom. All right. You were able to identify this, and you guys already noticed that it belonged to the queen when you identified it. Because it has the queen's symbol on the back of it. And this is worth 1,200 gold pieces, probably, as a reward. You're just guessing. As a reward from the queen, its value. You're willing to bet that jewelry shops, at least local ones, probably aren't going to buy that because it's tainted with the queen's logo on it.
I guess
They
that's
would
true.
assume that we stole it.
Yes.
Well, and we have 2 of them, so.
No, you don't.
Dang it! One of them
We
got
get double
removed.
the reward. Aw.
Nice try.
Okay, so this is definitely something we should bring back to the castle.
If you want money out of it.
Well,
I mean,
as was
the
mentioned, we
alternative
don't want
was
to.
share it.
Well, you can
We don't
run
wanna
with
hold
it and then
on
keep
to
it in a
it.
collector's collection somewhere. You know.
Yeah, which brings up the possibility that you will get accused of stealing it at some point in time.
Hey, it's a whole nother campaign. Let's go.
I'm gonna use it as part of my disguise when I disguise myself as Queen Olosa.
Oh, there you go.
Now, you might be wondering why I would disguise myself as Queen Iliosa.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing next?
Good question. Let's see. It's only been a couple hours. Let me get our calendar out.
Bunker down. Right?
I mean, we
That's
could
what they
just
told us to
swing by.
do.
Well, that's true, but since when did we ever do what guards told us to do? I guess we could swing by the castle if we wanted to try and resolve the brooch, or we could just Yeah, just wait it out. Ride out the riots, and I mean, we could also wander the streets, helping where we can, because angry mobs might be assaulting people as well in other places, depending on how you feel on the subject. This is my city, after all. Have a civic duty to do what I can to try and see that it doesn't burn to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, we should try and help people. Helping is good.
Well, my neighborhood seems mostly okay. It's pretty close to the guard headquarters here, which probably helps.
Right.
Secret. Back when we were talking about some backstory stuff, I think we said something along the lines of I was helping set up a church to whatever my deity's name is, like Umrataji or whatever it is.
You should know
Umrataji,
your
yeah.
deity. Ask anybody.
Umrataji.
It's the worst
I was
paladin.
right.
His god hates him.
I'm just a bad
but it's
player,
like the only
okay?
paladin he has.
I'm a bad good player. I'm a bad good
Oh,
player.
no.
So did I actually like set up a small like church to Amritaji in town? Is there like a shrine or something? Is that up to me? Is it up to you?
That's up to me. Let's
Okay.
see. He's close to like Abadar, right? He would be like an Abadar kind of.
Isn't Abadar like evil?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Abadar's
He's
lawful
the
neutral.
merchant god.
Yeah, it's similar
He's
to
one of the
Zed,
main deities in the city here.
Yeah, promotes like silver, especially silver as a weapon item.
Then you
material.
would be making a smithing area for your god in the Bank of Abadar. Where is this? Bank of Abadar. It's going to be T13, which is where? T13.
Isn't that called like the Grand Vault or something? It's like their holiest. It's their church. The bank is their church.
It's just Bank of Abadar. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Your map won't have the correct things, unfortunately.
I
remember
see it. That's right.
The numbers on our maps are different than hers.
Okay.
I think it's in the northern part.
Is it along the Avenue of Arms?
Dude, this town's so big.
Aha, I see it. It's in Northgate.
Wait, how do you see it?
I have a map.
The other one.
He has that map.
That somebody put on Reddit.
Yeah, there's
that
like.
I've had a tab back when I was even making my character.
I see.
I think I put this on
where is it at? You said in the
Midlands? So it looks like it is like where N6 is on this map right here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Okay.
Just along Sunrise Boulevard.
That is where the Bank of Abadar is.
So it's
Wait, I don't see her.
it's across town.
Yep.
The long way. But I need to check on the smithy for Amritaji. I do make some weapons and such on occasion. So I need to make sure it's not getting looted and destroyed.
Okay.
but it's all the way on Northgate Avenue. What's it, Avenue? Yes, Avenue.
It's on Sunrise Boulevard.
Well, that thing is. I guess whatever.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it might be
Mine's
a little
nearby.
bit further north.
I was thinking it was along the basically on the corner, but not at the corner of Northgate and Sunset, like a little bit
Sure.
to the right on the map, like there. Yeah. Well, we're above there, but yeah.
This is where the bank is.
Yep.
Right, but my smith would be nearby, right?
Your smith would be in it.
Oh, inside? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we need to go to the Bank of Abadar. And I guess you guys don't have to go with me, but I need to go
No, we'll go. We'll go.
and make sure it's safe.
I mean, sorry, I'll go. I can't speak for the others.
you helped board up my humble little studio, such as it is.
Of course. Of course, I would love to help you, friends.
Well, it looks like actually it's pretty easy to get there. You just follow thorough like a main road pretty much the whole way.
Yeah, so I guess that's the plan.
Let's do it.
Go all the way across town.
Yep.
Off we go.
Okay. You start heading out across town.
Yep.
There's lots of mobs of people in the distance, not necessarily in your path. Do you go to them or carry on with your route?
I mean, I guess we don't want to.
You said
Get
not
too
in our
tangled up.
path?
They're not in your path, but you do see mobs off to the side here and there.
I mean, good. They can stay doing their mob thing, and we'll keep going, I guess, unless something more intriguing happens than just seeing some mobs.
Okay,
If
so
they're not
you're not going to
disturbing
go rush after mobs, is what I'm asking.
No, I don't think we're going to
not
go.
planning
Yeah.
on doing that.
I want to get the XP. I've seen
Not-
tags of
You
XP.
never
walking
I'm
know.
around.
trying to
you
say I'm
never-
trying to say no, but I'm also trying to leave it open for the party members if
No.
they want to.
Unless I see directly
unless-
harming
yes.
someone, I will try to avoid interacting with them.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, they're too far in the distance. You don't know what they're mobbing after. All right. You guys go ahead and roll perception as you travel through the city.
I decided for a character to not bring perception. We'll see how it goes throughout.
Everybody rolled a 16.
That is very sus.
You know, I swear I
look, there's-
downloaded images and now I can't find them at all. Dang it. Oh, wait. No, open back up. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
No worries.
Ugh. This image might not be... Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Uh-oh. It's a map.
It is a map.
It's a map that's not from the book. It's from Afternoon Maps, patreon.com.
Not sponsored.
Well, this map was sponsored by them. So
Well, it is
Yeah,
now, apparently.
This
that's where you got it
stream
from, apparently. It says,
or
it says
YouTube
on
is
there.
not
It's
You didn't have to
watermarked.
shout him out. He's not paid.
until we
Is
want
it-
to get sponsored.
Actually, I guess is it one that was freely available, or is it one that you had to pay
Yeah, this
for?
is one you could just like Google images. Fine.
Oh, okay. So this is one of the freely available ones. But if we want
Yeah.
more maps from this guy, we can go or
More maps from this person. Go to www.
yeah. It's a
Use
pretty
code
nice
secret
looking map,
for
actually, though,
10%
for what
off.
it's worth.
Yes, use code secret.
Oh, no. What's your guys' marching order as you're going through the city street here? Heading
Well, I'd be first because I have to lead the way to where we're
heading
going.
west.
So
I mean, I'll follow you because I have to humor you, but I know where we're going.
oh god, it's confusing. The squares don't line up.
Huh?
The squares on the map don't line up with the squares on the in the game, and it's square.
Yeah,
stuff.
I know what you're saying.
You see the dark lines? The dark line grid isn't the same as the white line grid.
Eh.
Or the gray line grid.
Why can't I
Anyways.
do anything with your tokens? What the hell?
Mine's
Oh.
locked.
There it goes, because I'm
Thank
on a
you.
wrong tab. It's freaking annoying. I hate it. Alright, enough
really hard.
moving. Go ahead and roll perceptions.
We
You
did that already.
guys... Or initiatives. Go ahead and roll initiatives.
Oh, I didn't do that yet.
You guys see in the sky... actually, it's
more
not
imp?
quite in the sky. Well, they're flying, but
I
they're
see a
coming
rainbow?
from... No, I mean... No. It didn't rain. It's not raining. It is kind of cold, though. It's a little brisk. It's March here.
You're pointing at a sewer grate.
That's where I'm going.
You guys
dive
are
into
all
it.
going to be able to act in a surprise action, but so are they. So we're basically just in rounds. Everybody's aware of each other is
Okay,
what's
so
happening
no
here.
surprise action, basically.
No surprises. But you see some imps flying out from the alleyway.
More imps. Ugh.
More imps.
Impressive.
I was gonna say that, but I decided not to make that pun, Pluto.
Well,
I just want you to know
welcome.
that.
Alrighty. So
That's such a weird feeling when you think something, you don't say it, and then someone else says it. Like,
round
oh.
1 looks like one of the imps gets to go first. We're gonna zoom in here so I can see.
Where are those little dragons when we need them?
Yeah, oh, who knows? Alright, so this imp is going to...
Because I don't know if we can handle the imps.
Hmm.
I know I can't, but I'm sure you guys have something you can do. I believe in you.
Oh, I don't have the tokens left, do I? It doesn't work the same way for me.
I don't think tokens are ever locked for the GM.
Kaeso.
Why me? What did I do?
Because I chose you. And it's gonna sting you with its tail.
Yep. It hit.
It sure did.
Wow.
Alright.
I'm almost dead already.
Jeez. Go ahead and roll. You did your level up on your HP, right? Go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Other than bleeding out, I am fine.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Xale.
Oh, there's our tiny dragon friends.
In the combat
Why is it
tracker, yeah.
showing you guys
Yeah, I was
that?
confused about that. I was like, oh, it's my turn?
I don't know.
Xale. Save us, Xale. You're our only hope.
How are you
Like, do you guys
bleeding
see
out?
them
You're not-
on the combat tracker?
Yes.
Yeah, we see the tiny dragons on the combat
Tiny
tracker.
dragon 1
You're
through
not
4.
supposed to, though. I guess it's
I
because they're
think
friendly. Yeah.
Because they're friendly, I think, yeah.
They can't hide them. No.
Can you
Well,
make them neutral?
It'll probably do the same thing.
I guess I'll just walk on over.
Walk on over where?
Wait, where'd my wounds go?
Walk on over you with these boots.
We didn't sleep again, did we?
That were
Or
meant
I
for
guess maybe
walking?
we did.
Huh?
Did we
The
rest
church
twice?
would have the church would
rested
have
once.
healed you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
If you
I was
want your
wondering where my
wounds back,
damage
I can
went.
put them back on.
No, I just
Okay.
Those
maybe
were
I
my
missed that while
favorite
I was
wounds.
gone. I
Didn't you
didn't
lay on
remember hearing
hands
that.
yourself once too, or something?
So
Yeah,
I
you
will-
cured yourself. Anyway,
I did, but I
yeah.
still had wounds.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry.
I will move over and attack the imp.
Okay, it has cover.
I didn't hit the
Why?
cover button because I don't know how to do that. So
Cower
Okay,
from the
you
sky,
open up
flinging a
modifiers.
chain
There's
at
some
me.
nice little buttons there.
What are
yeah,
you doing?
I have one complaint about this new Fantasy Grounds is I don't have enough screen real estate. I
What
wish
do
I
you
could make the
mean?
resolution
The
bigger.
old Fantasy Grounds was this way too.
No, the old one, I had a better resolution where
Well-
I had more real estate on one screen.
There might be a setting somewhere on the outside
Yeah,
of it
maybe I
before
need
you
to
launch
find it. Yeah. But it's so hard for me to have windows open. Like if I have my character sheet open, the combat tracker, and a map, that's all. Like everything's full.
Yeah.
So,
Not that
okay.
I-
Anyways,
Yeah.
I guess
Uh-huh.
does a 18 get past the cover AC bonus?
Right. I was pulling that up to look. No. You missed.
Oh. Well, this is gonna be a fun combat. I miss on a 12.
Well, he has cover right now, but
Yep. Okay.
All right, Kaeso.
okay. I will panic. And
Oh, I never rolled for Dohan. Let me do that. He's a little slow. Alright, we'll say he's just delaying till after Kaeso.
Assuming there's no civilians around, nobody else. It's just us.
There are. Looks like some are getting tormented by some imps a little further down the road.
But not within like 30 feet.
No.
Okay.
Not within your combat. Yeah.
Then I will do this.
It'd be funny if like every single fight, Seeker was like, "Yeah, there's some civilians like
Well-
nearby, they're cowering in a corner."
I mean,
You're
there
like,
kind
"God
of
damn it."
are, but, I don't
There's
know.
like 12 of them every single fight, and you just can never do your channel.
Yes. It
People
has
live in
occurred
their
to me
town.
suddenly that we are in a city, in a
Where did these
city-based
guys come
adventure,
from?
and this might actually be I should have maybe thought about that before I tried playing this character. There could very well be constantly people about.
Yeah.
But right now there isn't.
Okay,
Oh,
one
guys
failed.
always got to make it. So this should work. It did. Nice. I got them. I got them both. Hold up my holy symbol.
Okay.
For us, I'll
Dohan,
take you.
Shit, I never really stopped to see what his build is.
I
He's
believe
just been
he
stabbing
wielded a
things,
big
right?
club. Yeah. So he could just 5 foot step forward and beat the one that's on me.
Let's see. His spirit is flame.
That's his candle lizard, his char lizard.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do just basic attacks. I don't think he has any enhancements for his attacks.
No.
Alright, click that lovely modifier that says cover, and we're gonna use the mace, because that's what he was using. Mace to the fish! And he misses. Yeah, that's bad.
I cringe. Everybody's like
Oh.
throwing their weapons at me here.
I mean, you Surprised you didn't like 5-foot step or something out of the square that the imp is in.
That's
You know, I
true.
should have, but I did say I panicked. But you're correct. I should have 5-foot stepped.
He actually panicked.
Just let me know next
Crazy.
time. Step back.
Okay. I'll start off with knowledge the planes. Because I have that now. Alright. 19. What do I know about these guys?
You know that these are little evil devils. Little imps. You know that they have a poison that can drain your dexterity. Well, not drain, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They're born directly from the pits of hell. They're willing serving spellcasters as familiars. So if you want to try to tame one.
It's possible they're from the academy.
Yeah. They do speak probably infernal. Other than that, there's really not much to them. They're pretty weak.
They have DR.
They do. Good or silver, we'll get past it, but it's not much DR. But the real trick here is they do have fast healing, but it's a small amount. So when you kill them, you want to make sure you kill them.
Wait, you said silver or is it cold iron?
Silver. Good
Silver.
or silver.
We do have the silver sheen.
Somebody has that, right?
You know that
I
these
don't.
imps are actually really common in Korvosa. One could say there's kind of an imp problem in Korvosa. They
Oh, yeah, it's the
normally
academy's fault.
reveal themselves as like animals such as cats and things like that. You'll know that they're resistant to acid, cold, and immune to fire and poison.
Oh, resistant to acid. No acid splash.
Okay, well, I don't think I have any of that stuff, but I can pull out my masterwork dagger, I guess, and
I do have the crystal vial of silver sheen if somebody needs to use it.
I will ready an action to stab at, or 5-foot step and stab at any imp that gets within range and does not have cover. So if the imp moves out of Kaeso square, or if the other imp flies over towards me, I'll stab one of them with a readied action. That'll be my turn. I'll tell everyone if they have any silver or, yeah, if they have any silver that works against them.
Alright. Imp number 2.
Okay. So first off, I'll take my ready action. Should actually be a masterwork. So, oops. Okay, so first attack. Oh, not confirmed.
Nope, not confirmed.
Okay, well, that's fine. I do no damage, so apparently it doesn't matter. I'll take
Hold it.
the
I thought
attack
you
of
said it
being-
had a very little bit of DR.
I mean, I guess 5 is theoretically a very little amount of DR for normal people,
Okay.
or people that aren't level 2 adventurers, but
I mean, do they have have you ever seen a creature with lower DR than 5?
yes, actually, I've
Yes.
seen creatures with like DR that's only like 2, for example.
Oh, well, no, not that low.
Sorry, that's what I thought when you said it had a very low DR. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it has
Maybe
like 2.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
basically, if I don't crit them, I can't hurt them.
Where
Okay,
was
and
your...
I also cannot hurt them.
So you don't have a bonus. Oh.
There's
No.
only 2 people that might be able to hurt these.
You don't have a bonus. Huh?
All right. Well, let's see if I get poisoned. My fort save's pretty terrible. So.
Yep.
Oh, my
I
armor
didn't
bonus isn't in here properly.
target you.
Okay,
but
well
it
that
was
still hits.
17. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I got you targeted. Alright, weird. Okay, not so bad. Unfortunately, you do get poisoned, so you're going to take. Oh. Did they change the code? Is it not die anymore?
What?
Oh, it is. You just can't use caps. Rude. Alright, you take 2 dex damage.
Okay.
And let me put this effect on him so that I remember. Alright, round 2. This little creature is going to try to stab at you again. Kaeso. 12? I miss?
I think I might actually have some armor class. Yes, I have armor class and a shield even, so that misses.
Woohoo! Alright. Xale?
I'm going to be moving if you
I
wanted
was
to
gonna say,
wait.
I think I want to delay till after Kaeso.
Okay. Alright, Kaeso?
Okay, I am basically just going to do this again because it seems to have worked. Even though they healed, you said they have fast healing. I wonder how, like,
It's just a small amount of fast healing.
yeah, are they
that's
just
actually
fast healing through all of
Yeah,
this,
it's
right?
just fun
Like,
return.
well, I'm going to throw some damage out there, and hopefully after I move, everybody can take advantage of it. We'll see what happens. They both made their saving throws. Like, well, it's one of those things where I actually took a bunch of feats to boost the saving throws on this, and it's still not enough. I 5-foot step away.
I mean, you could just
clearing
be an
the way.
arcane caster who cast acid splash and completely whiffed. You know, it's not like you're gonna.
Well, they're immune to acid.
It's true, but at least you get something when you fail.
That's true. Okay, I'm done.
All right, Xale.
Okay, I take my attack on this guy next to me, and I don't have to press the button. So,
Correct.
are you? Oh, I can't move into a flank easily. I guess I could have cliff move. It's whatever. It's just attack. It's an imp.
Whatever. You hit.
Imp, stop hurting my friend.
Ta-da! You do some damage.
Oh yeah, they have a tiny bit of DR. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait, I could smite one of them, I guess.
You could have.
That's okay.
Cliff would have told you
20/20.
these are devils, and you know devils are probably
know.
evil. All right, Dohan will do.
I mean, it's two small imps. I shouldn't need to use my single smite a day, right?
We're second
Right.
level. These are big
Right.
threats to us.
Basically, if you don't have silver weapons, which we don't, they're pretty much impossible to deal with. Like,
Well, actually, that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going next
Dohan's
turn. I'm going to pull out the silver sheen.
gonna 5-foot step here and ready in action to take an attack if Cliff steps into a flank. He's like, Cliff, flank with me.
My plan was not to do that, but
You want to stay in the square you're in? I mean,
no, my plan was to take a full withdraw action and run
Oh, God.
60 feet away and just say, "Fuck this, we're not fighting these." Like, I don't think we can even. I'll try it though. Like, if Dohan thinks he can take them, then I'll
Of course you.
move into his flank for him with a 5-foot step. Trigger's ready to action, and then we'll go from there.
I wish I knew what his spirits did. I don't know if he added his next level info.
Is his base attack bonus 0 or 1?
That's a good question. We should double check that. It says 1.
So he probably did that, and
Okay.
because he doesn't get that to level 2.
All right, then we're gonna assume. Yeah, it says level 2 for a sheep, but I did not add the flank. But
He
he
gets a
misses
hex
anyways.
this level. I don't know if he picked a hex yet or not.
No, he has elemental focus fire. And
Well, that makes his.
That might be from his spirit though.
Spirit flame, animal
Yeah.
spirit, horned lizard, spirit magic. That's all I got.
He's a fire shaman type thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's a shaman with the fire spirit as his primary spirit.
All right, he missed.
All right. Well, I mean, I can attack, but the thing is that my attack, unless I roll a crit, does no damage. So.
Oh, I ate another.
We're gonna do.
You have a
I
chance.
was probably just gonna take a total defense actually.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So we'll do that. And if this imp keeps coming after me, at least he'll have a hard time hitting me. All right, that's it. That's my turn. IC's already lowered because it's poison. It might get even lower because I'll probably fail this 4.
Oh, that's true. It's also this imp's turn next.
Yep.
So when you end your turn, go and roll for you. Oh.
All right.
Oof.
I mean, yeah, they have a duration of how many turns they can trigger for, so maybe I'll just run out eventually, or I'll be paralyzed. And...
Yeah. All right, 2 dex damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. The imp's Xale square. Which book from Xale?
Okay, I will attack it as it does so. 16 apparently misses.
Yep. It misses.
That's unfortunate.
Oh well, I mean, it misses you.
Yeah, I have 20 AC.
Apparently 16 misses.
Yeah.
Why do I have so much AC?
Why what? Why did I just turn around twice? Whoops.
I'm just trying to figure out where all my AC is coming from.
That's a good question.
I have a 3 dodge bonus.
You know what? You
What?
probably still had the bonus from using
From smiting.
or from the tarot.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, that's what it is. You're right. There's the tarot.
So should 16
So
was
it
still
was a
miss though,
17.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, wait, you
17
can use a
AC.
tarot point to roll your fortitude saves.
Oh, no, I can't because it's not a dex based.
It's not dexed.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
You said you had a 17?
Yeah,
so
it still
16 would
missed,
still miss,
barely.
A 17 hits. Why are you saying it misses?
No, he rolled a 16, right?
Yeah.
Or is what we see
Oh,
not what
you?
he rolled?
Yeah.
I have 17.
Oh, you have.
He
you
rolled
have-
a 16.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Very good. So it's not 20 or whatever it was.
It is no. That was with the tarot or whatever points.
Mhm.
Haro points.
All right. flying in past you guys. It's up to you on whether or not you want to attack it or not. It's a little Drake.
Maybe we need to just get out of here.
No, the drakes.
Yeah.
Maybe they're helping us.
Oh, maybe.
Well,
What does the
if
Drake
they
do?
are, then should we leave them to it?
No, we should help
Oh,
them
I
if they're helping us.
Well, I mean, if you can, I can't help anyway. So
So they're both now in the same square in mortal combat.
Okay, so they are helping. Okay, that's
Mortal
good.
Kombat.
Watch the imps
Oh, but
just
he misses.
destroy the drakes.
Well, I mean, do the drakes have anything special to get through the imps' defenses?
I don't know. We'd have to acknowledge them, I guess.
And that one hits it. Oof, resisted its one damage. And another one comes flying in.
So, turns out, guys, the drakes can't help at all.
It's gonna fly into your square, Xale, along with the other ones.
I will not attack the drake because it seems like they are trying to help. Also, I probably don't have combat reflexes or whatever. As in, I don't have.
That one hit.
What? Like, is this a joke?
No.
Tiny drakes coming to help. They can't possibly get through the MSTR. Okay. Thanks, game.
Solve the problem. Kaeso?
they're just making
Okay.
it difficult, so you can't channel energy.
That's true.
True.
Let's hurt
I
him.
am going to pull out the silver sheen. I don't remember. Is that a move or a standard? I'm so used to having a handy haversack all the time.
I feel like it's a standard normally, unless you have like on a belt pouch or something. Right?
Yeah, if it's like in your bag like normal, it's a standard
Sure.
action to take out.
Then I will do that as a
And
standard
it
action.
also provokes? Or no?
Nothing
Take
is
it
in
done.
no
reach
one's
of me
threatening
anyway.
him, so who cares?
Oh, okay, you're fine.
And I am going to go over and go next to Xale. And I will tell Xale.
Oh, I see why this isn't working right. They are taking damage from this dragon. I just need to add something to them that they don't have on it.
Called silver?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
So I tell Xale, hold out your weapon. I will douse it in silver sheen.
Sure. Can you do that right now, or how? I don't know how this stuff works.
It
No,
takes...
I have to wait till my next turn.
Yeah.
I spent my standard drawing it and my move action moving over here, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm trying to figure out here, how much damage did I do? Do I need to correct? Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Looks like you rolled 2 1s on 2d4s.
It was on different ones though. So this guy took that damage, and this one took that. Okay, problems. I think you guys had previously done a check on these guys, the house drakes. You know that they have a silver strike, so all of their natural attacks are treated as being silver for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction.
Okay, that would do it.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yep.
I was like, yeah, something's missing here because they're supposed to like
Actually
be
help.
better than the imps. Well, who says they're helping you is the real question.
I mean, it looks like they're helping us.
No, you've witnessed these flying in the air fighting last night.
They're attacking the imps and not us. Therefore, they're helping for now.
You can believe what you want. I'm okay with that. Okay, so was that all of your turn?
Yeah,
You
that's it.
moved? Okay.
I drew something and then moved.
Okay. Woof. That economy. All right, Xale.
I'm going to
Put these guys all in the same square.
take a total defense action and 5-foot step away.
Okay,
We're not aligned. It's so annoying.
that's fine. I don't care.
And I hold out my weapon for Kaeso while defending defensively. Yeah.
Okay. Dohan's gonna take another swing. I guess small creatures fighting in small creature squares would be cover, so he's not trying to hit the dragons, but I don't think he cares. He missed. Alright, Cliff. You can run now. Your flanking didn't help. He's still missing.
I don't even think I gave him flank that time because I was in total defense.
True.
Okay, you keep saying, are they helping? So I'm gonna roll. Can I tell, are the dragons trying to help us?
Oh, okay. Yeah. See your sense motive.
That's 24.
No, you don't think the dragons are trying to help you. You think the dragons are just hunting the imps.
Okay, well, I mean, still.
It's not the help the
it's
city.
helpful. They just really hate imps.
It's kind of like their prey is now available because usually the imps would be like acting as cats or hiding as shape-shifting animals and stuff like that. So the fact that they're like in their full uniform, these dragons just have a taste for them.
Huh, okay. I'm going to move away as advertised earlier and see if I get paralyzed from this poison. So I'll go ahead and just preemptively roll my fortitude save since I know it's triggering on.
I'm not even sure. Did you guys roll a knowledge on the house drake? If not, go ahead and roll another knowledge on them.
What is
What
it?
kind of knowledge is it?
Oh, it'd be Arcana. You guys don't have that
I have
shenanigans.
it.
Oh, you can.
So it's a 23.
Okay. Some things you'll know about why they might be doing what they're doing. The Korvosan house drake is not a true drake, but rather an unusual local variant of the more common pseudo-dragon, an example of how a creature placed under extreme conditions might adapt and evolve to grow stronger. In this case, the house drakes are the result of brutal and violent predations upon their pseudo-dragon ancestors by Korvosa's imps, who began to become a true infestation in the early years after the Academy has founded and its students began accidentally releasing the little devils into the urban wilds after failing to claim them as familiars.
I mean, one or two I can say is an accident, but if they're this numerous and pervasive, then are they doing it on purpose? Or are they just that incompetent that they keep trying and failing? I think the academy is a danger to the city.
You think? Maybe. This could be possible. Alright, you flee. Alright. Clip's leaving.
I need to roll my fortitude save, yeah?
Yeah, it's fortitude save time.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll do it, but let me just double check. I mean, it would be kind of silly that it didn't. Yeah, you're good. You're fine. Yeah. Just needed one save.
If I'd been a normal alchemist, I would have had bonus for his poison as well, but I gave that up to be really good at sense motive. And divination stuff.
Make your turn. No, that's not good. The fuck? I hate this thing. Why are you so bad?
To be, yeah, there we go.
No, it's like trying to move the arrow for whose turn it is. You have to click and drag it. And then you drop it. And like, it, depending on, I don't know, it just wouldn't drop. Is the best way to save it. Alright. And it misses. Alright, another one of these swoops in and starts fighting. It's so hard to target things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, it hits. Oh, and I didn't put its silver on it. Let's do that. Or did I? I did, okay. That was, I'm supposed to roll that again. There we go. Yay, it worked. It damaged. Alright, round 4. These guys are locked in Mortal Kombat. Do you guys stick around?
I guess we could just leave now.
That's up to you if you
We're
wanna.
so
If you
kind.
think you're gonna make an impact here, you can certainly stay, but you
Hey,
haven't
I see
yet.
what you did there. Good one, Secret.
What?
Make an impact.
I mean,
Impact.
Oh.
Cliff has left, so if
Yeah,
they're not
Cliff
going to
is
chase
leaving.
us, I'm inclined to follow his lead at this point in time.
Did you put the silver on my weapon yet?
No, I haven't had an opportunity to do that yet.
Okay, let's just peace out.
Yeah.
He said the dragons, that's a natural prey. Let's let them have at it.
But I am going to
Let
keep
the
the
devils
silver
fight.
sheen in let them fight. I'm going to keep the silver sheen close at hand. So if these guys come up again, we have something ready to deal with them. Because that is the second time that we've been attacked by imps.
Yeah. They're running wild right now. It's a crazy world outside. Traveling probably isn't great. I don't know.
Maybe we should have just hunkered down like we were advised.
That a boy. Settle down. Get married to each other.
We can
Have babies.
bunker down in the Bank of Abadar. It's probably relatively safe there with the priests and priestesses and clerics and whoever. Hopefully they're there. I don't know.
Everybody's dead. It's the Last of Us now.
So sounds like we retreat. Flee.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys flee. You left. Combat over. You carry on to the destination of Bank of Avadar. And you'll arrive. Unless you decide to go somewhere else on your way there. Do some sightseeing, maybe some shopping. Do you want to know anything? I mean, if you think a city has it, it probably does have it. I can tell you where it is.
At inflated prices.
I mean, yeah, it is. I don't know. It's kind of, is it tourist season during Anarchy City?
I mean, I can't even afford to buy back my engagement ring.
Are you sure?
So,
right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think so.
We came here because Xale wanted to come here, right? He has something to do at the bank.
I think
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
wanted to check in and make
I had to
peace
check
with the people
on
there.
the shrine of Amritaji and my smithy.
Mhm.
Make sure no one's looting it.
Well, the bank is well secured because it's got plenty of clerics and paladins and other things, inquisitors and whatnot, to defend it. So it looks like the mobs pretty much steer clear from it, kind of like they steered clear from the Temple of Pharasma. They know better than to mess with clergy,
Okay.
especially a lot of them.
I think perhaps we could gather some information here as well, like we did at the Church of Pharasma.
Uh,
Find out what's going on.
Okay, sure. Roll some
Any
diplomacy.
rumors in the city? So yeah, I'm assuming I just show them my holy symbol and they let me in, and then
I mean, they know
I'll
who
ask
you
for
are.
news. Okay. The queen murdered the king. That's all I'm capable of saying, I guess.
Are you sure that they like you here? Like, are you in some broom closet tucked in the back that they just could close the door and forget about you?
I mean, the smithy can't be, but that's where they had me set up my small shrine.
Yeah.
Look, they're letting him do it, but they're not fond of it. All right. Does Cliff want to diplomacy around in the
Sure,
Bank of
I'll
Abadar?
ask around too. Is there any trouble that's happened at the Bank of Abadar? It's a little better. Kaeso rolled pretty well.
All right. Well,
I'm not as comfortable around
Xale, you don't.
clerics.
Yeah, no. I mean, they talk to you, and you talk to them, and everybody checks in with each other, and you see that the bank is well taken care of, and your shrine is well taken care of because it's within the bank, and so there doesn't seem to be any issues there. But other than that, they don't seem to have any interest in talking to you right now. It seems everybody's got like a job or a duty to do, so they're in a hurry to do such duties. However, somebody does stop to talk to Kaeso, completely blowing off Xale.
Oh, hello.
And they're telling you that most of the visiting ambassadors in Korvosa have fled the city. Those few who are staying behind are doing so because of personal issues at home. I've heard that the ambassadors Armprey. Let's play a game. How do you say this? Okay, hold on. Okay. You guys figure that one out. All right. That person from Cheliax is one of the latter. There's something he's hiding from that's keeping him from returning to Cheliax.
Okay.
Do I know anything about? Well, I don't know if I hear about this indirectly. I guess secondhand.
What do you ask him?
I'll ask Cliff. Have you ever heard the name Armprey?
Have I? Maybe. I got a 24.
Hold on.
I mean, I might just know the same stuff as the rumor anyway.
I now have
From
to flip to
Cheliax.
that page, basically. One second. That does not make sense to me. They told me to go to this page, and I don't see his name anywhere. Well, I'll let you know if I find any information on him, but it's not immediately important.
Okay.
But that's what the guy speculates is the ambassador.
Okay. The Korvosan ambassador is hiding from something from Cheliax. Doesn't want to go back.
something that's keeping him from returning to Chiliexia.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I guess I
Chiliax
know
is
that
known
he's
for
kinda
its
shady.
intrigue.
That guy's kind of shady, but I don't remember anything else right now. I guess he's not too different from most of the cats around here.
Well then, with our business concluded here, is there anything else we are interested in doing?
Oh, you guys still have a couple of leads, and then also you never did gather information from the rioters outside.
That didn't seem to be didn't seem they wanted to be too talkative. They're just chasing people down.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right words and the right roll, magic can happen.
Yeah, I mean, we can ask the people. I think we know about the brooch lead, but we're gonna wait a day or two on that, because like, who cares about a brooch when the king just died? Do we have any other leads?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
have the
looking here.
brooch.
Well, no, I just said that one.
Oh, well.
But we're waiting a day or two
Well,
because
there's imps flying
the king just
around,
died.
and we know that the imps probably came from the academy, right? Or at least
But that's an
Yeah, but a
ongoing
long
problem.
time ago. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
That's like there was
That's
a senior prank
generations
and
of
they released all the imps.
breeding
And
issues now. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe they would know something about why the imps are become so active lately. Apparently, they've locked up though. Like we heard.
Okay.
We'd
That's
heard
true. You did.
that they closed their doors and aren't letting anyone in. So it would maybe take a bit of work getting in. I'm usually pretty good about getting into places I'm not supposed to be in that people want to keep hidden, but I don't know if I could manage the academy. It's pretty they got a pretty tight security.
Well, as well, if you're going there to ask them some questions about a subject, breaking in to ask them is maybe not the best way to get their assistance.
There's a lot of people there.
Hmm.
Probably some of them wouldn't care if you broke in. Or would even know that you broke in, it's a big place.
Well, I'm not so sure that breaking and entering is the best course of action right now, with the streets already full of looters and mobs. I would almost say we should wait for things to calm down.
yeah, I kind of like that bunker down idea now.
But okay, well, actually, here's a valid question then. Why did the city erupt in riots? Like, why is everybody reacting this dramatically to the news? It's not like the city is in mourning. It's in chaos.
Perhaps we should ask the people who are rioting.
Okay, we'll let you do that.
I wonder if we can find
No. It's a good idea. It is a good idea. Let's do that.
Yeah. I wonder if we can find a small group, like a 2, 3, 4 people that are like they seem to know what's going on, but they're not part of the big mob groups.
So we head back out into the streets and find some people that seem willing to at least listen to our question before they beat and rob us.
Cliff or Kaeso, since you also gathered this information, also roll a sense motive for.
I got a 33 or 32. Is that any good?
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't find the information I need for this character, the rumor that I gave you earlier. But what I can tell you is that you think that might actually be partially true, based on your knowledge of that particular person. And then when I do get that information next time I get a chance, probably next session, I'll probably have it and let you know more about them. So I'm going to write that down, but you know that that's partially true.
Are we talking about arm prey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to go outside and see if you can gather some information from locals?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, go for it. Diplomacy.
Go ask around people on the streets. All right.
I'm just writing a note.
I'm so good at skills that are, anything that are a skill.
Okay.
I mean, at least some of us are pretty good at diplomacy.
Yep.
Actually, I think Kaeso's doesn't have any ranks in. I think that it's his.
That's just my
charisma.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm thinking about putting at least 1 point in there now because it's a pretty big bump since it's a class skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, Xale, you do not gather any information. Just your paladin demeanor puts people off, and they're not interested in talking to you. But Cliff, you find out that this guy's talking about the Shoanti aren't here to broker peace. They're just sizing us up in preparation for war.
I didn't even know there were Shoanti in town other than Dohan.
I was going to say Dohan right here.
Well,
He's
Like this
harmless.
guy.
roll in knowledge, I guess, local. See if you can
There is.
think about it.
I do know that there's Shoanti, Shoanti presence in town.
Cliff, now that you stop and think about it, there has been a surplus of Shoanti walking around town, but you didn't really stop to think about why.
Seems like there's too many darn Shoanti in town.
And, Kaeso, you learn that, hold on here. Okay. Somebody's telling you King Odrid kept up his secret affairs to the day he died. Ironic, in a sense, if what I've heard is true, that he was murdered in his sleep by one of the paramours. Paramours? One of his paramours? Yep. What are those, just whores?
No,
concubines?
They're banned.
Like lovers.
It's
On
just,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
They're not concubines? Concubines?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. Alright. That's the lovely rumor you hear.
Lending credence to Xale's charge of murder.
I guess Dohan hasn't been rolling. Let me see if he can gather some info for you guys. Yeah. All right. He will also learn that King Eodred had a deformed brother who died at birth. The deformed baby is kept in the castle attic, preserved in a jar of alcohol.
That sounds like a not very useful rumor. Although it might be like a really bizarre undead that we get to fight later, I guess.
I was going to say, normally it's like, that's so goofy. But, in Pathfinder, that actually might be true for some bizarre reason. It might be significant, like Module 5.
Yeah.
You go up to the attic of the
Go into
castle.
Castle Korvosa and fight undead baby Eodred.
Pick
Or his brother.
jar, yeah.
What's his brother's name?
You'd have to do a knowledge,
Nobility?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe I know his name. Let's find out. Maybe, what's Eodred's brother's name? I get a 17.
Well, you know that the okay, you know that the king does indeed have a half brother, but he's still alive. And his name is Venster, and he's actually a tiefling.
Okay, well, I never heard about his supposedly dead half brother, but he does have an actual half brother who's a tiefling.
So Venster Arobasti.
Which I guess raises the question, would the people of Korvosa be happier if he became the king?
How well did you roll? 16. Yeah,
17.
you know that he's not actually in Korvosa, and he hasn't been for a little while.
But if he were to come back to Korvosa, he could theoretically be a pretender to the throne and challenge.
Potentially.
Yeah. But I don't know much about him. I don't know if he's I mean, he's a tiefling, but
Well, it is Korvosa.
He is a tiefling after all. I don't know if he could be a king.
That's racist. Damn you.
I mean, not. You know how tieflings are.
He said those tieflings.
Yeah, never mind. It's not racist now that you put it that way.
No, that's still racist.
Who's saying that? Say that to my face, peasant.
Oh yeah, you'd probably kick his ass. Do you want to fight a
Well,
peasant?
actually, I probably wouldn't because I'm poisoned.
Oh yeah,
I'm all
minus
stiff and
4
such.
dex or something.
Yeah, I'm all stiff from fighting that imp.
Oof. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Use the restroom real quick.
Well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I still think we need to wait and return the brooch.
Did we talk to
them for today?
We did talk to the mobsters, right? Like that last bit of information.
Well,
was
not
just on the
specifically
street?
a mob, but you did go
Not mob,
outside
sure,
and
but
talk
Yeah,
to
okay.
some
mobbing.
people. Not everybody's mobbing, but yeah.
Yeah.
We can go talk to the Scarny. Like that's what they're called.
Okay. It sounds like resting a little bit and just waiting to see how things die down before we approach the castle is sort of the plan at the moment.
Where do you rest? The Bank of Abadar is telling you guys they're going to lock up, and are you leaving or staying? Because there will be no going in and out after we close up.
I'm leaving. I don't want to be stuck in the
Okay,
bank.
if you want to leave, then yeah, we can go.
All right, you guys exit the bank. Where do you want to rest, or you want to find a hotel nearby, or
to the Temple of Pharasma?
That's it. I usually live
all the way across the
in the temple or in the bank. I mean, but I'm willing to go with you guys to one of your places.
Okay, yeah. Like I say, I'm inclined to head back all the way back across town.
I'm back.
Did you have anything else you wanted to do out into town? We were just discussing heading back to the Church of Pharasma and just lying low for a couple of days until things.
I mean, we've already
down.
spent several hours today, right? We've done like 3 gather information.
Yeah, you spent many hours today.
Yeah, so that's probably fine. Yeah, I mean, I might go out and ask some more questions tomorrow, I guess, but or see how things develop.
Do we see guardsmen or the city guard wandering around trying to keep the peace, or have they actually all disappeared?
Well, that's an excellent question. Now that you stop to observe that, you kind of notice that no, there really hasn't been any guards. You might have seen 1 or 2, but like the guards are steering clear from the mob. Perhaps there's a reason.
That's weird. I would have expected the guards to at least be trying to keep the peace.
Well, think about it. If there's a
This
small
town's
quantity of guards and there's a large quantity of angry citizens, would you go up against them?
The guards probably are only protecting the rich neighborhoods.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, so it does seem to be kind of thin, and it, yeah.
Okay, back south it is.
God, I can't get you guys there at all, can I? All right, back south it is. Roll your perception.
Well, this is chaotic. I see what the hook is. I'm just trying to rationalize doing it under these circumstances.
Yeah, I mean, if you mean going to see the queen, then yeah, we're going to do it when the city calms down.
But is it going to calm down? I guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
I mean, I might go there tomorrow. I was talking about.
Yeah, we're not going there on the day her husband King died. That's crazy.
All right. You see another mob chasing after an aristocrat.
Not again.
Not
it's
again.
The same aristocrat.
You don't. You don't have to help him if you don't want to.
No, I'm gonna step in and tell him like, hey, hold on. Well, actually, who is this aristocrat? Don't recognize him. Maybe he deserves it.
Okay, local.
Local or nobility?
Just a local. He's not noble.
Oh, he's not noble. Okay, same roll either way for me actually. So I get this plus a d6. Oof. Okay, well it's still a 13.
Yeah, you don't know who this guy is.
Okay, well, instead of my previous approach being like, this guy doesn't deserve it, I'll say, hold on, what did this guy do?
The crowd ignores you. Is that it? Is that all you say?
I'll say we need to stop and be rational about this.
I'll
Yeah, I'll
whistle.
try
I'll
and-
try and
Try
get
to
their
get their
attention.
to get them to stop doing it.
Okay, go ahead and roll diplomacy.
And I'll do.
Hey,
I'll use another
listen.
inspiration point to try to boost. that
Hey,
roll. Okay, so that boosts up to a 20, and if I'm getting aided, then it's a 24. Okay, those two.
yeah, I assist because I didn't know I was gonna roll that well.
You distract the crowd long enough for the aristocrat to escape.
Okay, do they tell me anything about who he is? Do they even know?
No. They're chanting, "Down with the rich, down with the queen."
Okay. Fair enough, I guess, but I point them towards Castle Korvosa. The queen's that way.
All right. And you guys continue your way to the Church of Pharasma. And I'm not going to nitpick you guys traveling up and down the city, though I should be, because it's very dangerous, but you guys clearly want to cross it.
Even more reason for us to lie low until it calms down.
I will
Or
do
maybe
my,
just go to the queen.
I'll do my best to not get caught anymore of this nonsense by being stealthy. Ooh, I'm sneaky.
Okay, all right, yeah, there you go. You can do that. You can sneak down the city streets and avoid conflict.
I will also try to be sneaky.
Actually, this party might be relatively sneaky, right? Like,
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm
Is-
Dex and
you're
not
Dex?
heavy
I
armor.
don't know if he has stuff.
Dohan's probably not very stealthy,
No, he's.
but everyone
He's
else is
definitely
probably
not.
reasonably stealthy, right?
I mean, he is now.
Well, I mean, I do have armor on.
Oh,
Oof.
never mind. Okay, so
Clank,
half the
clank,
party is
clank.
pretty stealthy.
Yeah. Okay, you guys get to the church.
Tell that some of you haven't experienced life in the underbelly of this city. Everyone's out for themselves.
You know what they should have done? They should have gave me an NPC. I should have installed an NPC.
You still can.
True. Let me drive this boat for you guys.
sometimes you got to. I don't know.
I mean, I'm absolutely willing. Tomorrow, regardless of the situation in the city, I'm absolutely willing to go to the castle. It's just
It's the weirdest
it
thing,
doesn't
I know.
it doesn't seem appropriate under the circumstances.
Just don't worry about it. Just get your money and go.
Excuse me, I know your
Yeah.
husband just died, but we found this brooch.
And we want a reward of 1,200 gold. That's what we think it's worth to you.
We found this brooch while we were slummeted down by the docks, and a crime lord. I don't even know if crime lords. That's probably giving him too much credit.
Sorry about your husband,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know how this ended up in there, and but would you want this back so we don't go around telling people where we found it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the writers envisioned it playing out this way, but. Okie dokie. Well, you guys go back to.
I'm like actually
Pharasma?
really curious how they did envision it.
I don't know, but it doesn't make sense to me. I'm just. That's why I'm kind of being very clear to you guys what the agenda is here. If that hasn't been obvious already.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it gets weirder.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what we're supposed to do, let's just, we get back, night's rest, and start
Yes,
next day,
that's
and let's
right.
go.
That's my plan.
There's no reason to delay anything.
I'm
We can just
glad
fast
we
forward.
agreed. Alright, overnight's rest, you guys. Anything you'd like to do in the morning? Oh, the people would have healed you, Kaeso. If
Uh,
not, you
yeah,
healed yourself. Yeah.
there's
A
people
normal
that have
prayer
stat
stuff.
damage too, right?
Oh, I don't know if they're gonna heal you on that, but how much? Huh?
Yeah, I just have 3 dex damage.
Yeah, they're gonna have to charge you for services on that one.
It's fine. I'll just go with 3 dex damage. Not like I'm that useful in combat anyway.
And you heal 1 overnight. Actually, I think I can double
Well, I was
that.
at 4 before, so now I'm at 3.
Oh, I see. Can I skill heal check that to help you heal faster?
I think that's like bedside care where it takes like the 8
Okay.
hours in which you wouldn't heal because you didn't get rest, right? I think that's how that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have like a ring of sustenance or something.
Yeah.
Let's head to the castle and get our reward.
Yay!
The queen has had at least 24 hours of grieving. That should be enough.
That should be
Yeah, now we
enough.
can try and ask her for money. Now it's perfectly fine.
Yes.
Should be.
She don't even give us money. We'll show up and then she'll be like, "How dare you?" And then she'll try to arrest us. And it's like but that's the plot hook. It has to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
This has to happen. Alright. You guys get to Castle Korvosa.
Is there a mob out there that I directed the other day?
There is not.
Oh,
In fact, a
didn't
lot
listen
of
to
the
me.
guard is here.
Oh, that's where the guard is. Makes sense. Yes. See what I mean? The guard's only out to protect the rich. In some sense, the mob, right?
Okay. So
I'm looking at the combat track actually. I think
you guys approach
Matt
the
probably
guards.
didn't
at the
adjust his HP for being level 2. Looking at it, because he has the lowest HP in the party. I don't think 11 is right. So I bet he didn't do that.
Castle Korvosa
Yeah.
can be approached from all 4 directions. Ramps and stairways allow access up the sides of the pyramid to the courtyard surrounding the central structure. There is a public courtyard where you find the Korvosan guards that you can speak to.
Sure. Yeah. We'll head on up there and see who greets us first.
Okay. The guards demand to know why you have come to the castle.
Well, I'm a private investigator, and my associates and I came across some property of Queen Alosa in the course of our investigation of one of my most recent investigations, and are here to return it to her.
Okay. Do you want to roll diplomacy with that?
I was hoping I didn't have to, but sure. Yeah, 22. I'll go with that.
Okay. The guard nods at you and indicates that you can head up the stairs to the courtyard, but your weapons must be left with the guards at the base of the stairs. No obvious weapons are allowed. Obviously, it doesn't say that, but to you guys,
Right.
no obvious weapons are allowed.
What? This
In the
is just a
Queen's
walking
company.
chain.
I wish I had put a rank in sleight
Any
of hand. It
characters
could
you
have been my-
refuse will not be allowed to pass. You
Uh,
shall not.
All I have is this really weird, oversized key with an inscription on it that says something about a father. No, I'll leave all my weapons. They're not gonna do me any good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave my chain with them. And I'm like, here, I have these crossbow bolts. I don't have a crossbow, but you can hold on to these bolts too.
Why do you have crossbow bolts without a crossbow?
I was
What?
going to purchase a crossbow.
Okay.
These are the bolts that came with the hand crossbow.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
I leave my light crossbow bolts and
Okay.
my daggers rather than trying to conceal them on my body, which maybe would have been the smart thing to do, but I won't.
Are
I
you gonna
guess.
kill the queen?
No, but it's one of those. It's one of those things you just gotta worry. It's taking away your weapon, something bad's gonna happen.
Right.
All right, gotta look up the unarmed combat rules.
All right. As you guys reach the top of the pyramid, and excuse me, the wide stairs curling up to the castle's 3rd floor, where the Crimson Throne awaits. You guys are greeted by a stern-looking woman dressed in magnificent full plate armor. You can roll a knowledge local if you'd like. Maybe even noble. Nobility couldn't work.
It's the same modifier for me either way. I probably know who
Same
she is.
here. It's the same modifier of 0 either way.
You know this is Sabina Marin, the queen's handmaiden, bodyguard, and closest companion. She's always with the queen.
Okay.
So her bodyguard?
Ah, she's a Grey Maiden.
I don't think we're supposed to know about those yet.
Yeah, maybe they don't exist yet. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not called gray maidens.
That might be well. Yeah, you might be right. That might be something that comes about as like over the course of the AP.
Yes.
Not be a thing that exists.
This is where they start, is my understanding.
Gotcha.
But I
Yeah,
really
so
love that armor.
In character, I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sabina nods curtly at you guys and then says, "Greetings. They tell me you've something that belongs to the queen. Is this correct?"
I'll take the brooch and present it
Indeed.
to her.
It was in the possession of a despicable man who doubtlessly must have stolen it.
She smiles and steps aside when she sees the brooch, and then she holds out her hand to welcome you guys into Castle Korvosa.
Okay. Where are we supposed to be going?
Straight ahead.
Just straight ahead, dude.
Okay. I follow where she points to, I guess.
Okay, so you guys make your way in, and the guards that start to follow you guys, she says to them, "You may return to your post. These heroes pose no threat to the queen." And the guards turn around and return to their posts.
I blink a little
28
bit
cents
at
motive.
being called a hero.
Do I trust her?
You think, she's got full confidence that she can overpower all 4 of you guys if you so chose. She's definitely got confidence about
So
her.
it's not really so much that she trusts that we're great heroes, is that she doesn't think we're really a threat.
Correct.
Challenge accepted.
I will tell
I mean, none of us
her
have weapons, so let's be honest.
You're right that
I need a
pose no harm
weapon.
to the queen, as I am a paladin of the great Amritaji.
I can do 1d6 damage per round for 4 rounds. Take that.
True. You can channel.
She stops to look at you guys and says, "How would you like to be introduced to the queen?"
I guess you could just give her my name, Cliff Salazar.
I'm Kaeso Imbrex, servant to Pharasma.
And I'm Xale, Rathers, paladin of Amritaji.
All right, she steps beyond a curtain and...
My dour friend there is Dohan, the Shawanti.
The dour. Dohan the dour.
Dohan the dour.
She'll step around the curtain and in a loud voice, one by one, she will loudly announce your names. And I imagine you would step into the room to see what's going on.
Sure.
Yes.
All right, you guys enter the throne room, and you see the queen sitting upon the throne room. Normally, she would be a vision of beauty, despite the black mourning dress and veil she wears. And let's give you guys an image of current day queen.
Okay.
So wait, do we not have detect magic in the party, or does Cliff have it?
What?
Do we have
I
detect
have
magic?
identify. I do not have detect magic.
Oh, man, I was hoping we could identify or detect the curse on the Crimson Throne.
You know, that
Yes,
would be
because
considered
wandering in-
rude to cast a spell.
Wandering into the queen's throne room and immediately casting a spell is...
Yeah, you'd probably
is,
die.
No,
You have
not right
spellcraft,
now.
right?
After she gets
I'm
to
just
know us
casting detect
first.
magic, guys.
I heard
So
that
what-
there's a curse on the Crimson Throne.
What I
What
need
if
to
they
do
failed their spellcraft and they don't know what it is? So they're like,
what I need
kill
to
it."
do is be an elf with the alternate racial trait where they just have constant detect magic. Like they don't even have it as a spell like ability. They just have detect magic on constantly.
I think Arcanist can get see magic as a permanent thing.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a few ways you can get it permanently, but that's one of them. Is you can get it as an alternate racial trait for elf, I think.
All right. Well, she sits upon the throne. And have you guys ever seen the Crimson Throne? Do I need to show a picture of that to you?
I certainly
I
have
think
not
I
seen
saw
it.
it on the cover of Curse of the Crimson Throne, but I could be wrong.
If I have seen it, I don't remember it.
Oh.
How's that?
I feel like it's in the artwork for the cover.
I have now seen the Crimson Throne. It is very crimson
I think
and
so.
throne.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to check it. It's been a while since I saw the cover of it.
That's something.
It's something.
It looks comfy. It's padded.
I was going to say, the cushions look comfy, but if you look at the armrests, they're just as spiky as the rest of the chair. So,
Yeah.
it's comfy and
I guess
spiky at the same
It's
time.
just
kind
don't
of in the
run at
artwork
it.
for the book. You can't really see it very well because there's a bunch
I
of
think
people
there's
standing
a
in the
couple
way.
of renditions of it, honestly, but yeah.
Yeah, I know like the book cover for like the hardback cover of it has it in the background, but like Alosa's like standing in front of it, so you don't really see it very well.
Okay. So a small silver coffer sits in her lap. And the throne room itself, an open area with a vaulted ceiling, stained glass windows of past kings and queens looking down from the eastern wall, and crimson tapestries hanging along the others. It's pristine but strangely empty. An immense fireplace offers additional light and heat to the hall, and a silk carpet provides a gently arcing path to the throne's base. Sabina, the gal in the
Teenage
armor,
witch.
takes the brooch from you guys and hands it over to the queen with a flourish, and then takes up a position at the throne's left side as the queen begins to address. She looks at the brooch first for a moment and then says, "This brooch, it was stolen from me some time ago. I had not expected to see it again, truth be told. And yet, here on my darkest day, you come before me with kindness. The return
Wait,
of
was
this...
it yesterday your darkest day?
It's all days are her darkest days right now.
Ever
The
since
return
that.
of the brooch is much more than an honorable deed. It is inspiration. It is hope. I love Korvosa, as my husband did before me. His death has shocked the city as it has me, but I will not see this legacy destroyed in death, and I shall not see my city torn apart. All Korvosa stands at the precipice of a disaster wrought by her citizens. These riots cannot continue. You have already done my heart a great service in returning this precious heirloom to me on this dark day, and you shall be rewarded. Yet, perhaps you can serve your city more. The Korvosan Guard is stretched thin, and it could certainly use the aid of heroes such as you. If you so choose, I shall have Sabina see to it that you have and escort the guards. Then you leave here. Well, that sentence was weird. I shall have Sabina see to it that you have an escort of guards when you leave here. They can see to your safe journey to the Citadel. I shall send word ahead of you to Field Marshal Crescinda Croft to let her know you are on your way. Now, I need to return to my chambers. My grief has drained me. Again, I thank you for the kindness you have shown me, and I hope your days of serving the crown are only just beginning. And with that, she gets up and returns. She leaves, and then Sabina gives you the reward.
Okay. Do I think she
Okay.
actually was suffering from grief as she left?
Oh,
My sense motive.
it's hard to say because she had a veil over her face. But she didn't really mention much about that. In fact, she was talking more about the city. So you don't really think she's grieving as much as perhaps she should be.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, people grieve differently.
Okay.
I kind of feel like we just got pressed into service.
I know, right?
It's
Yeah.
sort of like it's an offer that we can't refuse. It's directly from the Queen. You're now going to be helping the guard. Okay.
Do we get paid?
I'm not going to ask that question.
I mean, we're getting paid now, so maybe.
Sabina says yes. You would get paid.
Okay. I need a good job.
I would be honored to help my community.
Yes.
And Sabina hands over 12 gold ingots with the royal seal of Korvosa on them.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know why
12 gold ingots. Wow.
Yeah, but when somebody cuts them, they realize that it's actually
Silver.
What was the name of that? There's a metal that has like the same weight as gold, but is basically worthless, that people will do for like counterfeit gold, like gold bars and things like that.
Don't know.
Tungsten is one, I think. Well, tungsten can't be because tungsten's still expensive though, but it's cheaper than gold, I guess.
I guess also in your sense motive roll, the queen did seem quite delighted to get the brooch back. That seemed to have had some
Okay.
sentimental value to her.
Okay.
So Sabina says, yes, if you wouldn't mind helping the city and joining the guard, I can certainly have some guards escort you to the Citadel so that you can get better equipped.
I would be delighted to do whatever I can to help quell these riots in the city.
I think I've probably worked with the guard before a little bit.
Tell me, does your guard have silver weapons?
I do not know. You would have to work with them on that.
Okay. Well, I can work with them on that. I'm a smith by trade.
Well, let's not bother Sabine with these questions. These are all for Croft and the guard when we arrive.
Sabina the Teenage Witch and Laura Croft. Okay. Off we go. Thank you for the gold.
Okay. Also, you guys get some story rewards for returning that. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. That's like the weirdest thing ever is like to get the players to go return that brooch kind of before all the other events start occurring.
It makes me really wonder, like, what does the AP do if, like, your party just pawns it off? Like,
Well, the city would stay in Anarchy. Things will happen. I would just have
okay,
to like
it'll get back
instead
on
of
track
you guys
eventually.
actively seeking out things because you were assigned to it from the guard, shit would probably just annoy you
Have to come
enough
to you, yeah.
or make you curious enough to go to it. Yeah, I would just have to find ways. All right, Dohan also has agreed. The city needs to be put back in order.
Yeah, you probably talked with Matt about it. What are you gonna
Yes.
do when you get to Castle Korvosa?
Well, it's kind of weird because she just like says these 3 paragraphs and then leaves. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, "Oh, okay. Well, all right."
Tried to roll sense motive. It's very suspicious,
Very suspicious.
but my sense motive hasn't quite got to the point of being ridiculous yet. We're working on it.
Yeah. All right. All right. So you
I
guys make
think
your way back to the Citadel.
I think I
Yeah,
even
we
get
were
the
there.
ability now
You
where
were, yeah.
I can like if I go to a site where someone's at and I roll a beat a DC 40, I can track people
Oh.
basically. But it's like, but I have to roll a secret. It's a DC 40 and it's a secret roll, and if I fail it, then I just get false information. So I'm like, yeah, basically I can't roll that yet because I can't beat a DC 40 even with my inspiration. So it's weird that they gave me that ability like at level 1, and then it's like, yeah, but you can't actually use it. But eventually I'll be able to use it. It'll be really, really fun, maybe.
All right. You guys were instructed to meet up with
Priscilla Croft.
yeah. Cressida Croft. You guys arrive and the guard explain why you're here. And Marshall, Cressida Croft, an attractive dark-haired young woman dressed in red armor, introduces herself to you guys. And let me give you a nice little image of her. She's a cutie. She's a cutie.
She looks a little sad.
Well, yeah, her city's falling apart.
Makes sense.
Okay. She says, "Ah, yes, you are the one sent by Queen Alosa. Greetings. My name is Cressida, and heroes of your caliber are exactly what Korvosa needs now. You've been on the streets. You know better than me how bad things are out there. It's breaking my heart to see Korvosa tear itself apart like this. Every little bit of aid we can get from upstanding citizens like you helps. If you're willing, I'd very much like to retain your services as agents of the guard. You will, of course, be well compensated for your services."
Yeah. Like I said, I think Cliff's probably worked with the guard before, maybe. Not very often, but maybe like once or twice. But so I'd be happy to work with the guard of Korvosa again, protecting people that are too stupid to help themselves, like Kevin and other people that need help.
Who's Kevin?
He's a very stupid kid, but he needs
Uh,
help.
It's a long story, but
what
it's
about
a
you?
pleasure.
Are you joining?
Yes, anything I can do to help bring some measure of calm to the city before it tears itself apart.
Yes, same here. I'd like to help protect the people, the innocents.
And also my dour friend Dohan here wants to help too.
Dohan the Dour. He's like
Ah.
Gandalf the Grey.
Korvosa's got enough troubles as it is without my own guards losing their way. Many have deserted their posts, more concerned about friends and family than the city. I can understand this, yet not all of the deserters have family. Some of them are simply using the riots as an excuse for personal gain. One such man is Varric van Kaskerkin, worse than a lone deserter. He's convinced a small group of fellow guards that Queen Alosia is going to ruin the city. Whether she does or doesn't isn't the point. Right now, we've got a city-wide crisis on our hands, and I need all the guards working with me to see us through. A deserter is worse than a lost resource. It's an infection. I can't afford to pull any of the other patrols off duty to deal with Van Kaskerkin, and I'd rather not expose any of them to him anyways, since I don't want Van Kaskerkin to infect more guards with his talk of succession, nor do I want some overly patriotic guard killing Van Kaskerkin outright. I need imperial skilled talent. Talent like you. Van Kaskerkin and his followers have holed up in the abandoned butcher's shop up in Northgate, a place once called All the World's Meat. I need you there. Try to avoid killing any of the deserters if you can, but if you must, they brought it upon themselves when they threw in their lot with Van Kaskerkin. I'd rather prefer if you could capture Van Kaskerkin alive and return him to me for interrogation, but if he makes that impossible, I'll accept his body as well. Finally, see if you can find out why Varric deserted. If there's more to it than simple personal politics, I need to know immediately. Bring me Varric alive, and there's a 500 gold in it for you. Dead? He's not worth only half of that.
Out
Okay.
of character. That name is very familiar.
I know, it is.
His
And you're-
family's in like every other AP. Well, in
Yeah.
Shattered Star and Second Darkness, at least.
Yeah. And if your question is it? It is.
I think I know that he is actually because they mentioned, I think, in Shattered Star when what's her name shows up, they mention that like she's related to the other two Van Kaskerkins from this AP and Second Darkness.
Mm.
I don't remember exactly how they're all related to each other, but yeah, they're all like cousins and shit.
Yeah. All right.
I think actually in terms of like our play group, pretty much the Van Kaskerkins always die. Like I don't know if we've had any actually survive in any AP that they've shown up in. Maybe this one won't be the first though. We are trying to capture them alive after all.
Hmm.
Do we? Well, yes. Let's see if we can actually manage to pull that off.
Although to be fair, in our Shattered Star game, the PCs didn't kill her. I was one of the NPCs killed her. I think you guys actually tried to capture her alive, and then an NPC said, "Nope, I'm gonna kill her." After she after she basically party wiped you guys. I don't know. Starfox, did you play Shattered Star?
Yeah, I ran it actually.
Oh, you ran it. Okay.
Yeah. The name, I don't remember where that name is from
She
though.
was the one. So she was the one that had the first shard that you get.
Yeah. Okay.
The
I
Shard of
know where it
Pride.
is now. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
what ended up happening in my group when I ran it, they defeated her and like knocked her unconscious and were like bringing her back with the shard, but then they got ambushed by the Tower Girls afterwards, and the Tower Girls beat them, and I don't remember what her name was, but the leader of this other group of Tower Girls like killed Natalia Van Kaskerkin, I think was her name, and took the shard for herself.
Yeah.
And then they had to get it back later, and they actually lost to her a second time in the when they went to her. That
was the hardest boss of the
she was
entire
actually the
campaign.
hardest part. Yeah, the hardest boss because she beat them like twice.
And we trusted her twice, right?
Yeah, that was the other funny thing. The second time she showed up, she's like, I don't think it was her. It was like one of the other people. Like, oh yeah, come with us. We'll negotiate. And then it's like, psych. Now that I got you here, I'm gonna beat you up. Like, It
We're
was
such a
rough.
trusting party.
I didn't think they would like follow them. I'm like, okay, well, I guess if you're doing that, they got knocked out and then like imprisoned, and they had to escape and
It was an
get.
illusionary prison, though, right? It was like
Um,
a illusion that there were
yeah, it
walls
was
or
like
something like
it was
that.
a real prison, but I think one of the walls was an illusion or something. So that's why you guys were able to escape, and the Tower Girls didn't know that it was an illusion. So yeah, they got out and had to get like a loan from the Pathfinder Lodge to like
Oh,
get some like new gear because all their gear got stolen.
right.
Like, it was kind of rough, but it was yeah. I mean, it was probably the worst defeat that they had the entire campaign. The rest of the campaign they got through it pretty well. So
Okay, I put a marker on the map of
yep.
where that is. It seems like some people closed the map, so I'll just force you back
All the
onto
worlds
it.
meet.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay, well, let's go check it out then.
And
Now's
that's
as good time
where
as
we
any.
would end the session. So if there's any last bits you guys would like to do before actually going there,
Or questions for Cressida Croft.
yeah.
What do you know about all world meets or what they might be up to over there? Why hole up? Wherever that is.
Oh,
Also,
I'm assuming it's a butcher.
since you're the marshal of this town, maybe you have a better read on what's going on with all the imps that have been showing up. There's always been imps from the academy, but they've never caused this much of a problem. I don't know if maybe you know something else. I guess it's
mm,
unlikely, but
I would just say that it's probably because there's chaos going about the city and nothing's in control.
they're just taking advantage of it.
Yeah, I would have to say that's probably what's going on. I mean, it's not
Mm.
just those that are terrorizing the city.
Yeah, there's these weird little house dragons as well. Well, we haven't been attacked by any of those. We've just seen them attack the imps, but all right.
She says she doesn't know why there. Uh, she doesn't know why Varric would choose that location.
Okay.
Um,
Where is it? Oh, it's up here. Is it this one up here on Saint Alika Way? Is that the location we're going to?
I don't know if that's the name of the road, but I put a marker there. It's a green one.
Okay, it's the northern one. So that's Saint Alika Way.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I wonder if that's on my other map. Oh, maybe it is. Shops and services.
You want to roll a knowledge local about all the worlds meet?
Yeah, I can do that. A knowledge locale. Whoops, that's supposed to be a D6. I get a 16.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm so smart.
All right. You know that the previous owner of All the Worlds Meet was arrested for tax evasion and soon thereafter died in prison.
Hmm.
Oh, curious. Okay.
His
These are
shop
the
remained in escrow with the government for nearly a year, boarded over and empty.
These are the sort of cases that I've helped the guards with, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Finding evidence of tax evasion. Probably not this case specifically, though.
Yeah, it says 22 Sturge Street. It actually has an address number.
Yeah, I see it as S8 on this other
Yeah.
map I have.
Yeah. All right. Any other questions?
How many guards were with him? How many deserted?
The Sticky Mermaid. We stayed there in
Can't be certain for sure,
one of the
but
campaigns.
I think. Let me see. Oh, at least 7 of them. Maybe more.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Any ideas what they're up to there?
Not exactly. That's your
Okay.
job. I have faith in you. The queen chose you. She must see something in you.
Anything else we can think of to ask?
Nope, but if I think of anything in the next 2 weeks, I'll ask it
Great.
first.
Yeah.
As the start of the session. I don't know, maybe Dohan
Well, we'll
will
have
some
to,
questions,
get Dohan caught up and stuff. So.
because he might have some questions too.
Yeah.
How well trained is this guy we're going after? This guard dude? Is he like well trained in combat?
On a scale of 1 to 20, like how effective would you say he is
Yes.
in combat?
He is within your CR.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll end session there, and then next session we'll go to All the Worlds Meet, unless you guys choose to do something else. Welcome to the guard.
Okay, we've cracked into the mod now. We got
I love that
direction and
that's the name of
purpose.
the place. All the worlds meet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend the entire next session interacting with the fishermen in the northern part of town there. For no real reason. I just
No
want
real
to talk with
reason.
them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just want to talk with them. I just want to see
You're going to develop your character's personality and background by going on a side quest to talk to the fisherman.
Yes, we're just gonna go fishing. We're gonna try to catch a sturgeon.
All right. Well, thank you, players, for actually doing what the campaign wanted you to do instead of what you probably actually would have done.
I mean, we could have just been like, "Fuck it, we're doing Second Darkness, book 4 style. Refuse to do anything that the book wants us to do."
I mean, I have some homebrew experience. I'm good.
You could probably deal with it if we had.
I'll be a little sad I bought this book, but it was on a super cheap sale, so it's
Well,
okay.
like you said,
Just
some of the
move
stuff
the
events that
encounters and
happens,
things.
so you would just have to you'd be able to eventually redirect us back into the book, probably.
Well, only if you stay in Korvosa. If you leave Korvosa, it's
Oh
over.
yeah,
we don't have any reason to leave Korvosa.
I don't think there was any reason we were ever leaving.
The whole prefix of the game is your character has a strong tie to Korvosa and wouldn't want to abandon it.
So I don't think that was ever any.
That was ever
happening. Being
we were always going to bring the brooch to the queen. It was just the timing
Were
that
you?
seemed odd. Yeah, well, I was.
I mean, well, our plan was always to do it in a day or two.
Maybe not, because
that
we
could be
might
sold
find out
in a different city, you know.
Well, and I might find out more. Like, we might be like, oh, some of this. We might find out more stuff that the queen's doing. And we're like, oh, I don't
Maybe
want.
the conspiracies
I don't want to
get
interact
to
with
you.
her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear about like the mom. We're like, Let's
mean, it's
not take this back to
possible,
her.
yeah,
Let's just,
but
we'll just throw it in the river.
I don't know. I feel like unless it was really egregious stuff, like as a paladin, it's like, well, it's hers. We should return it to her,
Yeah.
and also see what's
That's
going
fair.
on. So, like for me, it was never in doubt, but also it was never in doubt to me that I
Yeah.
wouldn't kill Gage and Lamb.
But
So
I know,
yeah,
like,
here we are.
I know, like,
Well, you didn't do it, to be
Yeah,
fair.
but you didn't.
yeah, it'd just be. I figured worst case it'd just be like in Second Darkness when we didn't follow what's his name, the shady drow that was like, "Come join my house." In
Oh yeah, right.
in I think that was book 4 of Second Darkness, and we're like, yeah, let's not. Let's just go check in at Drow Motel 6 and hang out in whatever the name of that city was. And eventually eventually we got to where the book wanted us to get the end of the book anyway, but we just skipped like all the house politics stuff because we didn't join that house. We're just like,
Right.
This guy's really shady even for a drow. I don't trust
We
him."
weren't about the shade. No.
Although we did end up meeting up with him later just to plane shift him to Nirvana. So I don't know. It was
That's
kind
true.
of fun.
Yeah, because he
Supposedly he
jumped us an
survived.
alleyway or something.
Well, the funny thing is he's like, in advance of this meeting, I'm gonna steal all their weapons and spell component pouches and such. But it didn't actually do anything because I had eschew materials because of my robe of components. You were a brawler, so you just beat him up with unarmed strikes, and like our cleric had a birthmark and so didn't need a holy symbol. So like he just got beat up anyway because we're like, yeah, that actually didn't do anything. Like you didn't actually. He stole our stuff and just pissed us off more. Like, uh,
True.
like we actually were like
Because
the
as a
absolute.
brawler, I didn't
You
need
were a
anything.
brawler, yeah. We were like, I think the only person who was in any way handicapped by that was our alchemist.
Uh,
Not being able to, I think maybe I don't
I
even know if
don't
that even
remember
affected
them
the
being handicapped. I
alchemist.
think they still had something to do.
I think yeah, he might have still been able to just throw bombs. I don't actually know. Like I don't know if he was able to like sleight of hand steal the bombs. Like I don't even know if that was a thing because he make them like as you throw them. I think
Yeah.
so. Like really, our party didn't care. I was like, all right, we're just gonna beat you up now anyway. Like,
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, we know what we're doing, kind of.
oh, we never
More
actually
than we
got
did at
told
the
if we
beginning.
got our weapons back when we left Castle Korvosa.
No, because you didn't ask for them, they kept them.
They kept them. Damn.
Oh dang! It's another Mantis campaign.
Uh,
Take all our items. Oh.
actually, Mantis hasn't done that in this current campaign.
No, but it happened like twice or something. In the
Yeah.
first game, it happened when Zoe came into the game. I had no items. When we time looped like one of the first time or two, I think we lost a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It
It's
was a rough day.
fine. It's just you know how I like my loot. So I get
Actually,
sad
it
when
would
loot
be
gets
pretty
taken.
crippling for you if you lost your weapon because I think you're
Yes,
proficient specifically with that
yes.
chain. So it's like, but just go buy another. It's like, yeah, but I'm not proficient with that
All
one.
well, I don't know if it's specifically that chain. Is that
Oh,
how
okay.
heirloom weapon works?
I think that
I
might be
thought it
how
was a
heirloom.
weapon type.
I think that might be how heirloom weapon works. But let me look at it.
I wasn't sure about the wording. I wasn't sure if it was a specific chain or that specific weapon type.
Heirloom weapon
See, proficiency with
proficiency.
that specific
Eh,
weapon. So does it mean spike chain or does it mean literally that only that one spike chain?
right. Yeah. That's. It does say you gain proficiency with that specific weapon, but specific. Do they mean
Yeah, the weapon
specifically
type or
chains? I mean the thing is proficient when you take proficiency as a feat, you're picking a weapon anyway. So that's already how exotic weapon proficiency the feat works. So I think it
so you think the
is.
trait would be weaker than the
I
feat?
think yes, I think
Because in
so.
general that's how it is.
So I think the trait is you are specifically proficient with that one weapon, like not other weapons of that
Yeah,
type.
that
Just that
weapon
one
instance.
weapon. Yeah,
If I sold it and bought another spike chain, I wouldn't be
you
proficient.
would not be proficient with it because it's not your special family heirloom. But it is a masterwork version, or no, it's
No,
non-masterwork. So
it's not.
you have to spend some money to upgrade to masterwork, and then you can just enchant it.
Uh-huh. And hope it never gets, sundered or stolen, or else
Yes.
I have to take the feat exotic weapon proficiency, which isn't that big of a deal, I guess.
Yeah. Um. But it would still kind of suck.
It would, yeah.
But it might be
I
worth it
mean,
anyway. Because
yeah, we'll see.
if you take it, you means you can have like different weapon enchantments or like different damage or whatever, like material weapons. So you can have like a silver version or whatever, for example.
Yep.
I had assumed you were gonna have like exotic proficiency, so I was like kind of surprised you had
Uh,
that.
that could be a future thing, but paladins are so strained on feats, you
Compared
know.
to fighter, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like I could get exotic weapon proficiency, or I could get like combat reflexes, or I don't know, whatever else. I guess I don't
I
need
played
the
like
iron will on a paladin.
a a bow paladin. That was like definitely the thing that made it the hardest. Is like I
It's
didn't
the
have any
feats.
feats. I all my
I
feats
feel like
were.
you'd almost want to like multi-class, like fighter or ranger or
There's
something.
also there's like an
Archer.
archer paladin archetype that lets you get some of that
Oh, the
stuff.
archer bow,
But I
archer
don't know.
paladin.
It's kind of like I feel like it's actually like I almost did it, but I was like, this is actually like just worse than straight paladin. What's it called? I think divine hunter. Let's look at this archetype. I remember it being bad, but okay, you get precise shot for free, so that's kind of nice. Replaces heavy armor efficiency. Good. That's a good start. Third level, you grant your allies within 10 feet the benefit of your precise shot. Um, whenever you hit a creature with a ranged attack. So that's replaces Aura of Courage. That's okay. The problem is most of the time your allies are like you're not gonna be playing with a lot of other people are gonna benefit from that. Because if they're using ranged attacks, they
They
probably have
already
precise
have it.
shot anyway.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah. So you're just giving people that are just pulling out their dagger or something as a last ditch ranged attack the
Yeah,
benefit.
and it also only applies to allies within 10 feet of you, and they have to stay within 10 feet of you, or
Hmm.
must be able to both see and hear you to gain the benefit.
Yeah, it's
It
very
replaces
limited.
Aura of Courage. Aura of Courage is probably
Yeah,
better than that ability.
I agree.
Divine Bond, um, you have to take the weapon Divine Bond. That's fine. Um,
I love divine
you
bond.
get some
So
new. You
good.
cannot add defending or disruption special ability, but you can instead add some others. So that's fine. I'm okay with that. Sixth level, you can use 2 uses of lay on hands to do your lay on hands as a ranged ability, basically. Replaces one of your mercies. That's all right. Eighth level, you get a preternatural awareness of each other's position in battle. Any allies within 10 feet of you no longer provide cover against each other's range attacks unless they wish to.
Huh.
Um, allies who cannot move or otherwise take action still provide cover, as do flat-footed allies. I feel like that would be the problem with that is it's only 10 feet. So like you have to be like standing behind people anyway. Like
Yes.
it it'd be really so you'll probably end up taking improved precise shot on your archer paladin anyway, and then this doesn't do anything. Replaces Aura of Resolve, which is honestly better because you're immune to charm effects. Like I'd rather be immune to charm effects than have this do nothing ability. 11th level, you can use instead of Aura of Justice, you can grant yourself and all allies within 10 feet deadly aim, precise shot, and improved precise shot feats, which are all things you'll take anyway, even if they
Yeah.
lack the prerequisites. So yeah, I think this is why when I looked at it, I was like, most of these abilities don't actually do anything. The only thing that's okay is being able to the ranged lay on hands is okay, and then getting precise shot for free is pretty nice. But like, instead of heavy arm proficiency, like that's a good trade off. But I'd almost rather just use a feat on precise shot and get better paladin abilities. I
Okay,
don't know.
I will see everybody next week. Sorry
Okay.
to interrupt.
Yeah, no worries.
Not next week. Alternate.
The week after, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you want to show up for Mantis's game.
It's a lot of people in that game already.
I have a game.
True.
I'm alternating with this one, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, have a good night
I'll
then.
talk to you guys later.
Yep.
Good night.
All right, good night.
Funsies.
Zurdurium, we'll have to play some Stellaris co-op once the beta patch for that comes down.